Oh my God. Hello. Hi. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday. Happy first day of September, bitches. Oh my God. It's September. I'm so excited. The weather here in northern Nevada needs to get the memo that if we could keep it at like 85 degrees and below for the foreseeable future, that'd be great because I'm done with the 96-degree days. Oh my God. I am so excited. Yeah, you guys will see and mods, my girls specifically. I dropped the link to Olive Blossom Soap to her website in my thread in in the soup Discord. Um and if any other mods want to grab that link that I dropped, Olive Blossom Soap Company is great. We can rummage through her website before we yeet out of here at the end of stream. Um, Fantastic products. Listen, Christmas is coming up. It's going to be here soon. She's got her fall scents coming out. And Belinda's code still works. Belinda does not make money off of it. You guys just get to save 15%. The lady that owns it, Maggie, I started ordering from her in like 2018 because I was looking for a solid makeup brush cleanser. Found hers, loved it. It's great. I ordered from this woman so much. We became friends. Fast forward, like what, 6 years later, we're like close personal friends. She hand makes all this. She's a fifth generation soap maker. This is how she supports her family. And I'm all about supporting small businesses. Yes, Amber, that Amber chick, it is amazing. So I'm just gonna put that right out there. Um, it's gonna be a good stream today. Shout out Anna Nicole um for posting this old stream. I was just kind of looking around yesterday and I've been wanting to cover one of these old FFG streams because this is back when I was a fry, right? I was a fry. I don't know if mayhap one of my super chats or comments will be shown on screen. But again, I've never not been honest about where I was and who I supported and what my mindset and thoughts and feelings were at that time because why should I lie about that? You shouldn't just be honest, man. Let me dip into chat. Thank you all for being here. Capone Boxer, you troublemaker, how you doing? I see you comment. The only one commenting on Russ's videos, which I'm going to be doing a Russ stream later in the week. And it's not going to be your reaction to one of his streams or his videos. Um, you're going to want to be here for it. I have some interesting items to show that I feel really give insight into his sick, twisted little mind and how it works. So keep an eye out for that later in the week. Diff, how you doing? I know it is so early for you, sweetie. Even if you're just chilling or you go back to bed, it is so early for you. Take care of you. Chef Maiku did a fun stream on his YouTube channel. Drop your link, Chef. You're a mod. Where he did a Zord tier list. Even if you're not into Power Rangers, it was just like a fun, interesting stream because I'm like, what's a Zord? So please go sub up to Chef. He's just starting things over here on the YouTube side, and we support all burbs. Ham and Beans, how you doing? I got your suggestion on the Twitters, so I messaged you back. Strange Buzz, Bun Bun, how you doing? The pressure cooker. I saw your comment, and I was like, oh. I also messaged Gomoman because I know he had some interesting insight as to when all of this happened because he's Jewish. And I was like, this might interest you. So we'll see if Goma shows up to give us his expert opinion. Trolling in. Annie, I almost said Angie, Sean Nova, Catherine B. Yep, exactly. Catherine used to be one too, and that's the thing. It's like we grow, we change. That's all you can do. Meg the artist. Oh my God, I'm missing stuff. Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. Sean Nova, did you get your dumpster? Oh, so excited. So exciting. Ooh, chat's going. Chat is flying. You did. Oh my God. Congratulations on getting your dumpster burp. Thank you so much for being a member for 12 months and always supporting me in the channel. I appreciate you very, very much. Sean, you are an awesome dude. That Amber Chip, welcome to Spoopy Burbs. Enjoy your emojis and you get access to all the members only streams now. Oh, hold on one second. I was watching there's this podcast, Beautiful and Bothered, with Johnny and Kevin. Johnny does the stuff on TikTok where he'll do like Barb, like the old lady with the red towel on his head. They did their podcast today. Every product worth your money during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty Fall 2024. Oh my God. I'm like, ooh, what should I buy? Because they're having a big sale right now. I've got to go into my creator studio and do something real quick. Hold, please. Wouldn't be a Raven stream if it wasn't that mess of a stream. This is why I have amazing mods, because I'm like off doing shit like half the time. Okay. Dave, alrighty. We'll see how that works. Let me go back. Thank you so much, Amber Chick. Enjoy your emojis. We can use this one today. We have this FFG, and then we have the Rage Potato, where she has no arms, just hands, because of I've got buff forearms. Sarah K is also now a dumpster burb. Thank you so much, Sarah K. Appreciate you. Mick, welcome. Jarilla, that Amber Chick. Summer D, welcome in. Sean Nova gifted 1 Raven Star membership. Thank you so much. I'm a little behind. Let's see who got it. Ooh, the pressure cooker. Nice. Welcome. Yes, not Chef. That was his first YouTube stream. He streams regularly on Twitch, so feel free to drop your links. And Chef does a lot of streams with me here. The first stream I did talking about FFG and all that was actually with Chef Maiku. And that kind of ties into today's subject matter, which we'll get to here in a few minutes. We're just going to hang out. The Real Crocheter, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? I need to get back on crocheting. I want to knit a bunch of scarves. I like to knit my smaller projects and crochet my bigger projects. I love a corner to corner Afghan. I've made so many of those because they're so cute. They crochet up so quick and so easy. Their Crochet Crowd is a great YouTube channel if you're wanting to learn how to crochet, build upon your skills. I am self-taught how to knit and crochet because I need to be occupied by at least 2 or 3 things at all times. Got that ADHD, baby. Hey, girl, how you doing? Oh, I had to rejoin. No problem, no problem. And I get it. Sometimes you're like, I've got to dip on my memberships this month because, being a member on 3 or 4 channels, that can be anywhere from like 15 to $30 depending. So don't ever feel bad if you can't do a membership. I appreciate when you do. Shadow Hair, how you doing? Oleander Rainbow. Ooh, why is my voice shaky? Maybe it's just all the adrenaline. And we'll say hi to everybody as they come in. I do love to knit cables. Oh my God, it's fun. I like crossing. Yeah. I'm a very like basic bitch kind of knitter and crocheter. Like color work is like, it's too much for me. I'm like, I can't be bothered. I just like to sit with a nice, easy pattern that is interesting enough. It'll keep me engaged in the project, but is, I guess, simple and repetitive enough that once I get into it a little bit, that muscle memory just takes over. And, yeah. I like to make stuff for people though. I need I'm hand making a bunch of Christmas presents. I need to get on those because oof. Catherine B, welcome to Baby Burbs. Enjoy your emojis. So, um, before we get into this video today, which I'm sure FFG, understandably will have a response, for and Raven fucking Star, that gun-toting turf. Yeah, sure. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny that FFG with her what 30,000 subscribers over there? Why does she care what me and my little pissant channel have to say? Like, is that weird to anybody else? Or like, what do you care? Regardless of the size of mine or anyone else's channel, if you're confident in yourself and you're confident and you feel justified in what you are getting on stream and saying, why do you care what anyone else says? I just, and it's real fucking annoying too that FFG blocks everybody on Twitter. And then the bitch wants to talk about us all from behind a block on Twitter. Little Miss, Montreal Mafia, I'm such a badass. Unblock us. Unblock us. Exactly, Hammy. Thank you so much for being a member for 12 months. Welcome to the dumpster crew. FFG, Hammy says FFG loves to dish it out, but she cannot take it. Yeah. And it's funny. A lot of people are like that. And it's not easy to sit there. Thank you again for being a member for 12 months, Hammy. Um, Cammy's been with me literally from my very first stream. I think it was my first stream. Anywho's it's hey Aunt Maddie, how you doing, hun? Julie, I see you, girl. I get it. It's not easy sitting there listening to somebody talk about you and critique you. Like it's a lot easier to do it than to have it done to you. Trust me, I know. But that's part of the gig, man. That's how this works. And I've learned to just either ignore it because I'm like, that's a bunch of bullshit. People, and there's a difference between valid criticism, right? If people are like, Raven doesn't stream enough, she's inconsistent, she loses her train of thought, she doesn't articulate her thoughts clearly and all the way through. Those are all valid criticisms. There's a difference between that and shit talking and throwing out potentially harmful, baseless accusations that are like not good. You know what I mean? Like, there's a fucking difference. Oh, where'd your comment go, Capone? Because, yes, exactly this. Exactly, Capone. Other people's opinions about me are none of my business. I've had to really grasp onto that, and it helps that I have an amazing support system of friends and just people in my quote unquote community um, that remind me, like, hey, man, it doesn't matter. Oh, Anna Nicole, welcome in, Anna. Anna says, breaking news. There was a small earthquake this morning in Montreal. Oh, shit. FFG fell out of bed and the entire city shook. Was there really an earthquake, though? I know that FFG part is a quote joke, but was there seriously an earthquake? Holy shit. That's wild. Let me look at Oleander's comment. Yeah, exactly. See, you guys get it. Of course, because you guys are the best chat ever. Oleander Rainbow says there's reasonable criticism and then there's ad hominem attacks. Yeah. And, but I mean, it's YouTube. People are going to talk shit. And like I've been saying, it's a new season, it's a new era over here in the bird's nest. And people can say what they want about me. But you're probably going to get a response now. I'm not going to stay quiet anymore when somebody wants to go around. Usually, all instances thus far have been, oh, but you made a mistake and you fucked up. And you're trying to sit there and turn it around and put it on me, like literally put it on me and try and make me look bad. Okay. And I've stayed quiet, but I'm not going to in the future. So, because everyone else gets to respond and have a voice, so why can't I? So I feel like I should do a little, maybe not like a trigger warning, like a sensitivity warning. Okay. Death is discussed in this stream. Uh, hey, Donna Morte, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, exactly, Annie. Annie says, I don't care about your opinion of me if you have no real importance to my life. Exactly. Pay my bills and then I'll care. Pay my bills. Can you pay my bills? Oh, Winston's in here. He's the only one in here with me because Mama Burb's home. But he's got to be in here with me. And he's sleeping with his front paws out in front of him. And like his little head is resting in between. It's so cute. Sorry. I love my dog. So, sensitivity warning. Uh, we are going to watch FFG critiquing, and I use that word very loosely, critiquing Chantal after Chantal's grandmother passed away. And I found that to be interesting for a number of reasons. One, lest we forget, Frenchie has and keeps accusing me um, that I waited until FFG's mother sadly and too soon, passed away, that I waited until that happened, until I started talking about her because Frenchie was weak and vulnerable, right? Mm, not true. Had nothing to do with it. Again, if Chef wants to drop the link to his chat, the stream I did with him, he goes over how after Frenchie's mom did sadly pass away, that she stated she smoked what was it, like basically 4 ounces or a quarter pound of the marijuana in like one day. And Chef Mike, who was in the military, thank you for your service, and he's trained in like spotting when somebody's not doing so hot, commented on something. I forget. You'll have to refresh my memory. Basically was like, hey, it sounds like you're not doing well. That's a bit much. Are you okay? Because he's trained to like spot these things, and got blocked, got attacked. It was a whole thing. Again, I would watch Chef is the first domino. So, and I might dip in here and there and watch some of FFG's current streams and stuff, but I find things like this to be much more interesting. And again, I could not do it without Anna Nicole, and I believe it's a joint effort between her and Donna Morte. Streamers depend on the archivers. The archivers are needed. And I personally, with who and what I talk about, am very dependent on Anna Nicole. So big shout out to Anna Nicole for uploading these and archiving Russ. Jesus Christ. Mm. Oh, wait. What am I missing in chat? Hold on. Yep, a quarter pound of weed. That's what she said. And I highly doubt. See, people don't realize like how many of her live streams that FFG deletes. I don't know if she deletes them because I know she'll trim out the fluff and post them on her Frenchy Do Duh channel. Um, but yeah, so just sensitivity warning. Death is discussed. Death, people dying is discussed in this stream. And let me say this. While due to the subject matter, right, of Chantal's grandma dying, because I was critical of her back then, and I'm going to agree with, a lot of what Frenchie says, and I'm also going to disagree with a lot of what she says. I'm going to try to be like sensitive and not be a complete asshole talking about this today. I'm also going to be honest and I'm going to call it like I see it. And again, I'm at the point where everyone is going to start getting back the same energy that they're giving me. I'm just going to try to be a little nicer about it. Okay? All right. No, yeah, we're not talking about death, the person. We're talking about the actual someone is passing away. I'll say passing on or passing away so we don't confuse that. I'm not talking about the person that used to be my friend. And that's all I'll say. Okay. Right? See, and that's another thing. Anna Nicole says, dude, I smoke lots of weed. I smoke and a pancake. I smoke a lot of the weed, and I could not smoke a quarter pound in one sitting without getting wrecked and puking my guts out. Between my hubs, we smoke an ounce in a month. Yeah, she said it was over the course of like a day, which was wild to me and is concerning. Like, oh, it's just weed. Still, that's not good. I don't think that should be brushed off because it was marijuana. If somebody said they see, and I don't drink. If somebody said they drank like what is it, a handle or a liter, like 2 big bottles of vodka in a day, or a 24 pack of beers in a day, we'd be concerned. And again, it's people reached out to FFG and are like, are you okay? And as per usual, she she responds by attacking people. That's all FFG knows how to do. Unless you are blatantly kissing her ass and blowing smoke up her ass, any sort of like genuine criticism, feedback, she just attacks people over everything. I mean, bring it on, Frenchie. Bring it fucking on. Again, I have a little over 1,000 subscribers. I'm a very happily a small channel. What the fuck does she care what I say about her or anybody else? And don't fucking run around and act like you're such a fucking badass, but then you block every fucking buddy on Twitter. And then she labels, I'm a gun-toting turf. Let's not forget Rad Plaid is racist. What else? Who else does she go after? The shit she says about Gigi is fucking terrible. I would like to see him engage less with her because I don't think it's good for his mental health. And I'll say that. Hey, Delta. All right, so let's get into this. Stop running my pie hole, which, yes, I do have my pumpkin cream chies. I do. They are so delicious. I'm so happy. I got pumpkin cream chies. It's September 1st. Fall is on the way. Ah. All right. Let me share my screen again. This is from Anna Nicole's channel. Her channel is linked in the description. And this specific video is linked in the description. So please make sure you sub her up and check her out. All right, let go my ego. So this is from, when did Chantal's grandmother pass? Was it like September of 2021? Yeah, it was September. Was it September? Oh no, was it September of 2020? Who remembers? Ooh, Delta, yeah. Anyone who's got spare spines. I'm like pretty sure I'm gonna have to have the bottom of my spine, like the bottom of my lumbar and like my tailbone spinal area. I'm gonna need some stabilization there soon because it's getting bad. Oh, okay. September 2021. All right, thank you, Chef. Okay, let's go. Like that.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong camera. Hi, guys. Hi. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. I guess wherever you are in the world. Right here in Montreal, it's 5:45 a.m. I'm sitting here ready for school. As usual. I'm a morning person. Hi, guys. Hi. How is everybody doing today? How are you guys? I know it's crazy early. Crazy early for
Welcome in, Gata. And Chef says, "Oh look, a webcam." I get people being irritated. Like, I choose not to show myself, right? Again, I stream in my bedroom. I choose not to show myself because it just takes a whole factor out of things. And I don't want to. I don't want to right now. I might in the future. We'll see. But this woman easily makes thousands of dollars every month, has made, I don't know what, I don't want to say like a super wrong number. We know she made hella big. Wasn't it like 8,000 in the BBJ stream? She could very easily get an external webcam and hook it up, or just get a whole new laptop with a webcam in it. I think she has gotten very, very big. The last time we saw her with Shannon, I mean, girl, you do you. You know, that Baja Blast, it's going to go right to your hips. But yeah, I just.
some. Hello from Australia, Lisa in lockdown. Hey, girl, I guess it's a much more normal hour of the day for you guys. How are you guys? Thank you guys so much for being here this morning or afternoon or wherever you are. Let me just get the chat going. Sorry, guys. I've never done one like this where I just like hop on live. So I didn't know what to expect, how to do it. Okay, everything's good. I got the chat. All right. How is everybody doing? Are you guys having a lovely day so far? Ooh, autumn winters. I'm up every day with my daughters from New York. Well, you're on my schedule, girl. I wake up at like 5 a.m. almost every day. So I was up even earlier today. I woke up at 5:40, 4:40. So, hey, I'm still on coffee. There's no Coke Zeros this morning yet.
I'm just gonna let this play through because you know how she is. She's like me. Hey, Texas one, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in, Dusty. Show it, bitch. Show the screenshots. Oh, yeah, pressure cooker. Pressure cooker says this is when FFG was a skinny legend. Now she's a big fat legend. Oh my god. You're funny, pressure cooker.
Oh my. Hannah, love from Kenya. Thank you so much for being here. I think it's cool. Look at the names in the chat. Guys, I love the idea of doing one of these because not everybody is like North America time. You know what I mean? So I think it's pretty cool to do this at a strange hour, let's call it. Oh my God, Miss Raven Nevermore. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Thank you so much for the super chat, girl. Hey, girl. Can't stay. About to do cardio. Oh my God, much love, girl. You are a machine. Has anyone noticed Miss Raven Nevermore is always on her way to the gym, at the gym? It is 5:45 a.m. Get it, girl. Good for you. Thanks so much for being here. Okay, y'all, we're going to discuss a little bit, okay?
Here we go.
I'm sure a lot of you know, Chantal's grandmother passed last night. It's extremely sad. Look, my thoughts are with the family. It's extremely sad. Chantal is a very, very lucky girl to have had a grandmother until 37 years old. I can't even imagine. My last grandparent died when I was a kid. Like, I wasn't even.
I'm one of those kids where, like, I grew up. It was me, my mom, my dad, and my brother. I did not have any of my extended family growing up, and makes me sad, but I was kind of adopted by the neighborhood families where I lived at some points. And yeah, and we know, don't forget, Chantal, while we watch this, we know Chantal was very close with her grandmother. It always sounded to me like Chantal's grandmother had just as much of a role in raising her as her mom did, maybe even more so when Chantal was like a younger kid, because her mom did have her at what, 16? And I hate that I hate that FFG like goes in about that. My mom had my brother when she was 16. She had me when she was 20, right? My mom turned 20 in September, had me like a month later in October. Women can be teenage moms and still be phenomenal parents. It is possible.
10 yet. So I can't imagine. She's extremely blessed, very lucky to have her grandmother in her life for as long as she did. Lisa Kennedy, take what you want and leave the rest. Thank you so much for the super chat, girl. I really appreciate it. Friendship equals dedication. It's not really dedication, girl. I gotta go to school. So I'm up for school, but years of like working productions. I'm just an early morning person is who I am. Okay, so yeah, let's just discuss Chantal, guys, a little bit. Yeah, living, laughing, and crafting. Is she ever? Mine too, girl. My mom, I also gone, and I'm not even 36 yet. That's extremely sad. We know. She's very, very lucky to have had a grandmother until 37 years old. So she's blessed, and she needs to keep that in her mind. As painful as anybody's passing is, she's blessed to have had her grandmother this long. Have a.
I agree. And again, I didn't see I kind of like watched the first 20 minutes of this and then skip through. Again, full disclosure, I might pop up on one of these super chats, but again, I have nothing. I don't hide where I've been. Because why? Just be honest.
Sue Mom, thank you so much for the super chat, girl. You crazy tater. You're lucky my dad and I don't feel good. Ooh. And we are up. Or tater butt would be busted. LOL. Have a wonderful day, sweet potato. Thank you so much. Have a Sue Mom. I hope you and your dad end up having a lovely day too. I know I'm next. What can I say? I wanted to do a live today, and I knew this would be the only chance. I have no time this afternoon after school, so it was now or never. So here it is. I didn't know. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. When I announced yesterday that we would be doing this early morning live, I had no idea that there would be drama in Chantal's world, that her grandmother would pass. I don't want to say it comes off as a little insensitive. It seems like, oh my God, something happened, and look, she comes on live.
Is my stream okay? I know my phone's freaking out, but I just want to make sure my laptop's okay. Does everything sound good, look good? I'm going to wait until you guys respond, because for some reason I've got a spinning circle of death on my phone, and that's how I look at my chat. So I don't know what's happening. Might be my phone. I might need to restart it. You sound good? We good? Am I good? As long as I'm good on my laptop, because my Wi-Fi signal starts to go down, I can run and plug my laptop into my router. Plug it into the router. But yeah, I do like use my phone to help stream. All right. If it starts dipping, I'm sure one of the girls or something will text me and let me know.
First thing in the morning. No, it was the plan for this morning. Here's my moral dilemma, okay? And I'm gonna put this out there to you guys. When I woke up,
I'm sorry, just hearing Frenchie be like, "Here's my moral dilemma." Really, you have a moral dilemma? Wow. Somebody go back and mark the calendar that Frenchie had a moral dilemma. What, 4 years ago? Wow.
This morning, hey, the Punisher. Good morning. When I woke up this morning, D. Higgins, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, what
I woke up this morning and I saw, obviously, what had happened. Okay, I'm at a moral dilemma here. I have a feeling that no matter what is said, I want to watch the Chantal video. Okay, I haven't seen Chantal's video. I'm curious.
No, she's not. She wasn't. There was no moral fucking dilemma. whatever she's gonna fucking say. She was just at this point, let's be honest, she was holding back because you can hear her say shit throughout this. And just think of like the shit she says now and how she is now. She felt the same way during this time. She was just holding back more, right? Because you could kind of hear in a couple of comments she makes a little further in. She's wanting to let the dam break, but she was still too scared to. She was still too nervous to let her true rage and hatred shine through.
Curious to watch. I saw a lot of things said on Twitter. I'm a bit in shock. Okay. I feel like no matter what is said, there will be attacks. Okay. I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? But I'm going to put it out.
Oh, and people are going to attack me. Cammy, thank you so much for the super chat. There we go. My phone's back up. Cammy says, saying Chantal's mom passing away as drama is weird. Yeah, it's not drama. We can dislike a person, right? We can disagree and not like their personality, who and how they are, the shit they choose to say and do online and whatnots. We can dislike those things. We can also not go IRL. We can also not say and do, horrible shit. We can not cross lines. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for your super chat, Sean Nova. Thank you for gifting one Raven Star membership. Let's see who got it. Ooh, Tank Girl. Welcome back to memberships. Thank you so much, Sean, and welcome, Tank Girl. Yeah, don't mock the dead, which this goes with the other situation that's currently going on in girl world. I know a lot of people don't like to speak ill of the dead, and some, I would say cultures, religions, just it's like you do not speak ill of the dead. They could have been the most horrible person, like Papa could have been a horrible person, but don't speak ill of him. We can speak respectfully of the dead, but we don't have to portray unicorn farts and sprinkles coming out of their ass and saint them either if they were a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like, again, we can nuance is a thing. Like, this all or nothing attitude that's been going on for so long, I'm so over it.
To you guys, would you rather watch right now the Chantal video? Would you rather maybe watch the Amberlynn live from yesterday? Up to you guys. I know what I would rather watch. I don't really care who likes it and who doesn't like it. Let them attack me for it. Just know. Yeah, Chantal.
Why did she even bother asking? We all know she wants to rage at Chantal. That's her whole life. That is her whole personality. It's like, those girls that, get a tattoo and like that tattoo becomes their whole personality. That's how she is with Chantal.
Put in the chat what you guys would rather watch, okay? Lydia J, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it, girl. She did take it for granted. She did. I guess like a kid, she think, oh, it'll never happen. It'll never happen. I kind of get that mentality, Okay, I'm seeing an overwhelming Chantal majority in the chat. Surprise. All right, so we're going to watch Chantal. I don't know how far we're going to get. Okay, it's a 2-hour stream. We'll speed her up a little bit. Then we'll watch until we're either too annoyed to continue or whatever happens, okay? Give me a second here. Okay. Oh, okay. Before we start, I'm just going to point out something a little.
That is a great question, Pressure Cooker. Pressure Cooker asks, does FFG ever cover Amberlynn? FFG only covers, there's that family she watches. I don't know the name of the channel. The lady's got like 12 kids. Criticizes everything she does, even though it's because I'm sure FFG could handle making food and doing laundry and all the things that go with having one child multiplied by 12 better than this woman. So she'll cover Lushy is what she calls her. Um, she'll maybe dip in on Amberlynn or somebody else every once in a while. Because remember, YouTube's terms of service say your channel cannot be all about one person because it's considered like harassment or bullying, right? So I feel like FFG only started to and continues to pepper in other people um because of that YouTube terms of service. But no, she doesn't, really cover anyone else but Chantal. Chantal is her life, her obsession, um, her income, which I stream about all kinds of stuff just because it's what I want to stream about and I'm interested. Winston might bark. Um, but yeah, it's also against terms of service, and I don't want to build my channel on any one person or thing. I don't care if it's talking about aliens or talking about Frenchie or talking about whatever. Like that is dangerous because what if I think this is a valid question. What are the channels that have built their entire channel, their income, their everything off of Chantal? What are they going to do when for whatever reason Chantal no longer streams? Are we just going to go back to the beginning and rewatch it all through again? Because I bet you that's what they're going to do.
Little questionable for our little timeline. Okay. So last night, Chantal was at the hospital and made a post to her community tab. Nobody thought anything of it. Big deal. We found out that about an hour later, her grandmother had passed. I don't understand what she was even thinking of posting again. She had got crap for doing those that short from the hospital 2 days before. And here she was doing it again. And within an hour, her grandmother was gone. It just came off as so friggin' insensitive. And the last I had checked, that community post was still up. So I want to say, I don't even know what she's thinking of, but she's an addict. She's using. I don't know that there's much rational thought process going on, to be honest.
Hi, Maureen. Tess. Bam.
Hey, Andy, and yes, I agree. ALR is not nearly as interesting in the past couple of years. Although this Tommy arc is, I wouldn't call it interesting so much as horrifying. I just want to bees. I know. And I'm going to let this play because FFG says some stuff and I was howling laughing.
Oh, what's he gonna say? Thanks, Bam. Rudy.
But I've got to make it transformative.
I was gonna say off YouTube, and then I'm just like the truth is, you guys actually at night the routine of just like talking to you guys, like unwinding and talking to you guys. Just the love and support I get from you guys, this is kind of addictive, and I'm used to it now when I go through things in my life. So I just wanted to come on here. I was gonna be with my mom tonight, but I apologize if I don't know. I might cry on and off. I apologize for that.
I'm trying not to judge this too harshly. Okay, the fact that she even came on live stream last night, of course I have my own opinions about it, but I'm trying to keep in my head the whole time as we're watching this that everybody mourns differently, right? What seems normal to me, what seems abnormal to me, I mean, it's so individual. I'm trying not to judge.
Sometimes you smoke a half a pound of weed in a 24-hour period. Yeah, everyone mourns differently. I remember being like, ugh, like, why would you come live? Like, I did, like, it kind of gave me the ick, like, thinking back to this time. But again, it's not like Chantal really has any IRL friends. She's alone a lot of the time. She prefers to be alone or just have that one person by her. Being around family after someone has passed away can be overwhelming, and difficult. Clearly Chantal wanted to do this. She wanted to go home, get high, which she clearly is, order a bunch of food, binge, and stream. So Chantal's going to do what Chantal is going to do. Oh, I'm sorry about your dad, Dusty. Dusty says people mourn differently. I threw myself into work. Oh, hold on, let me tab over. Put your comment up. Hold on, I'll answer your question in a minute, Winter. People mourn differently. I threw myself into work when my father died. The same thing when my grandfather died. For me, I need to keep busy, otherwise I'd fall apart. Yeah. Yeah. Winter, welcome in, Winter. Winter asks, where can I find the video of FFG addressing getting doxxed? Andy asked which one. Winter says after Nags doxed her. I personally do not know. I do not have that video. I don't know offhand. So sorry. All right.
But it's extremely hard not to judge because we know Chantal, right? It would be one thing if, well, we know Chantal and this is so not like her, but this is so like her. I'm still trying. Kate says, oh, judge all you want. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Judge all you want because she deserves it. Listen, we're humans. It's human nature to judge, right? I'm judging. We're all judging. But I'm trying to at least keep an open mind because everybody mourns differently. The only thing with Chantal is that she's always such a jerk that it's hard to give her this, oh, well, she's mourning her grandmother. Okay, but why was she an asshole last week? And why was every decision so questionable? It's just Chantal.
Chantal was not okay at this time. She was on the old toothy, yeah, that's what I call Natter. She was on this roller coaster with old toothy, up and down and up and fighting and together, and she loved him and she hated him. She was clearly in an altered state most of the time. She was not taking care of her, so she was neglecting herself, her home, her cats. She was a mess. The house was a mess. The cats were a mess. She was not okay. And on top of that, yeah, Chantal is Chantal. Like, she doesn't. I know we all have this expectation, like it's just human nature that how we are is what we consider quote unquote normal, So when we see somebody else doing things how we would not do them personally, we consider it weird or abnormal. Does it mean it's that? Not necessarily. And again, I find this entire thing fucking hysterical because FFG sits here and just rips into Chantal for not acting right or, doing and being Chantal after Chantal's grandmother died. Rips into her for it. Fast forward to when FFG's mother passed away. And no one could say anything, even if people were like, I'm worried because it sounds like you're not handling this well. And if you smoked as much weed as you claimed, like, are you okay? And she lashed out and raged at people. Because again, FFG can sit there and say whatever she wants about everybody fucking else, about whatever and everything. None of that applies to her. None of that applies to her.
Just a note that that community post that she made yesterday from the hospital said that she would be staying off of YouTube for a week to spend time with her family. And here we are, literally hours. There was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4 hours later, there she was, live streaming. Peacock Butterfly, thank you so much for Super Chat, girl. And I completely agree with you.
Thank you, Tess. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just looking for a bit. Like, I know there might be like hateful people, but whatever. I'm just maybe looking for comfort from you guys. Honestly, I don't want to be around actual people. Like, Peace here with me. I want to be in my home, like my safe space with my cats. And just like unwind and coconut. I don't feel so alone when I'm talking to you guys. It's so weird. Yeah, so my grandmother did pass away not long after I got there, actually. BBJ knows. Hi Abby, Maya, thank you. I'm just taking it a lot harder than I even thought. Like, that's just so painful. Like, I was like, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. Like, I feel like I have a literal broken heart. Hi Axie. Hi Lambo, plain cheeseburgers, cake.
I feel like an asshole saying this, but I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm being honest here, okay? This is I'm very, I don't know, conflicted with this. I feel horrible for her. And I get that, like when someone passes, when there's a big trauma, you do feel like you have a broken heart, and coming on and crying about it. Like, I get that. Why can't I get past the fact that I feel manipulated? Am I the only one? Is this my bias maybe lately, because I'm so angry at Chantal for the doxing and her boyfriend threatening me and all that? Is that my bias maybe shining through? I don't know. But I feel manipulated. Okay. It feels more than just somebody mourning. I can totally get behind someone mourning. I don't like the feeling of being manipulated through this.
Is it? I don't know. What I would consider manipulation is, I don't know, maybe like getting a hold of Chantal's cat, announcing it. She's our cat now. She's the community's cat. Doing that stream, the Gucci collar, the Catio stream, which a lot of people forget or don't realize happened, making thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars based off of that fucking cat. And then when people ask for a proof of life, current proof of life, it's fuck you. I don't have to show you anything. I'm tired of talking about the cat. I'm not talking about the cat anymore. And 3 months later, giving out horrible fucking kindergarten craft level fucking BBJ calendars for Christmas to your community. But don't talk about the fucking cat. No one asked about that fucking cat. I'd say maybe that's more along the lines of manipulation. Winter Sun, I honestly don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm sure if somebody knew, they would have answered by now.
So I'm just and it was just like,
oh no, wait, I just want to clear this up. Don't get me wrong. It's always the time to be mad at her. My anger towards Chantal has nothing to do with anything else, has nothing to do with her family, her grandmother, or anything else. It's always the time to be angry at Chantal for what she's done to me, to others in the past. What I'm angry about is very personal, okay? What she did to me. It's always time to be angry about that. But I can still be compassionate for what somebody's going through. But
and it's only gotten worse. Yeah, Chantal absolutely should have not given old Toofy FFG's number, whether it was her real number, a burner number. Should not have done that. I get being mad over that, and always kind of, maybe keeping that on the back burner. Like, bitch, I'm going to remember what you did, but it's always the time to be mad at Chantal. Bitch, why? Why? This is what I don't like. This is what I don't get about Frenchie. And she's tame here. Fast forward, 3-4 years later? Even her voice is different. Everything is just fucking Chantal. Blah, 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 blah. Everything is Chantal's fault. And fuck Chantal. And oh my God, did you see that fucking tree Chantal walked by? Why is it there? Why is it planted like that? That's Chantal's fault too. Like, wow. This shit just blows my fucking mind. Like, I get being mad at people, right? I'm still working through some of, my hurt and my anger towards a few people. And there's a few people that I will always be like, go fuck yourself. But I'm not going to sit here and rage about him every fucking time I stream. I'm not going to start shit if I see them in a chat. I just fucking ignore them. Because sometimes that's what you need to do. Especially because certain types of people, they're going to be their own downfall. And it's hard to wait and let it happen. It'll fucking happen. I don't understand how, and I know FFG is like taking it IRL. She's fucking, we all remember Weedgate when FFG, well, the weed is better in Cornwall. Bitch, Fine. She could have gone up there and got her weed. You didn't have to fucking do a stream about it. Hold on, let me check chat. Oh wow. Anna says FFG loves doxing. She was so proud and gleeful to put what she thought was my full legal name and photo on her Twitter and pin it so as many eyes could see as possible. That is fucked up. And let's not forget too that tweet she posted and quickly deleted, offering money for information on Hater Tater, handing who was it? Cupcake? Handing, or what was her name? Froggy? I don't know. I can't remember her name. Handing her docs over to Nags, right? And then crying that she was scared of Nags and like that whole situation. Winter, if you want to talk, my Twitter is in the description. I'm gonna cut you off there if you could. Please don't post anything else in chat about. I frankly don't live where FFG lives. If you know, don't put it in chat. We don't do that shit here. So let's put the kibosh on that right now, please and thank you.
Angry about that? You're damn right I'm angry about that.
It's so hard because I keep seeing her face. Like, hi, Miss Zombie. Like, when I got there, like, when we left her yesterday, hi, Angie, S-Jam. It's so good to see all you guys right now. You have no idea. Donna, Tiffany. It's, like, so comforting to see you guys right now. Seriously, it is. Like, to be home and to hang out with you guys. This grief ride is painful. Thank you, Liliana. Grief is just love, a place to go. Yeah, Marissa, Sandra, Tater Cake, Sam Beaster, everybody. Sorry. I'm okay, Sandra. I'm just sad. Thanks, S-Jam, Brooke. Abby, everybody slept. So yeah, I got there like at Sam and Danny. Got there like 4. So I think like 4 maybe or something like that. No, it was like 6. So, and I could tell when I saw her right away, like she had declined so bad just from last night. She was no longer like her eyes were closed, like she wasn't opening them. I was like, Grandma, no response. And her breathing, she had like the apnea where it's like she would take a breath like, and then like 10 seconds would go, and then she would take another breath. And it was like that for the whole night. And then around 8:30, I grabbed her hand, and it's like,
okay, sorry, I know again my bias. I just skipped ahead. I don't know what to say. I don't want to hear her go into the details about her grandmother. I think that is so goddamn too, like, it's just too personal to be putting on YouTube. And this is about her grandmother's last moments. I don't want to put that on my channel. I just don't. It's different to listen to someone grieve on stream than tell their grandmother's last moment. I don't know. I feel
it is personal. I think a lot of people don't experience what a natural death is like and how the body shuts down and what it goes through. There's hospice nurse Jamie I watch, and she talks a lot about that. Me personally, I think not too far into detail. I think things like this are kind of good to share because a lot of us don't know what it's like to experience someone. It's called when they're actively dying, and it can be like a scary thing. Within reason, sharing details like that. I don't think it's completely, out of bounds. But again, all hail FFG because she's right about everything.
feel weird about that, and I don't want to put it online. Oh, bon matin, Fanny.
Just it's like heartbreaking. Most is how seeing the other family members are hurting.
You don't want to be around people, but luckily I don't count as people.
That's right. She's in a glorious place with immense love. I hope so, Maureen. I really hope that's true. I so hope. Yeah, I wish she would like come back and tell me that she's okay. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Thanks, Griselda. Mama Gris. Yeah, I just want to take a nice hot shower. I have the chills. A bit.
She's so fucked up. Pete was a good friend to her. And, again, yeah, everyone does grieve differently. And sometimes, like, you see something, but it does take you, like, a little bit to kind of process it, or you get in that weird, like, sort of, I mean, obviously we know it's trauma, but it's like, you're like, did that really happen? And you kind of feel like you're dreaming, and it's weird. It's strange to go through things like this.
Don't let it make me spiral.
Yeah.
No.
Good morning, Monty.
Like, in her honor,
Oh,
makes me want.
fucking Monty is in her fucking chat. That is wild to me. I'm not gonna fall FFG for that, because listen, a lot of people didn't know he was a fucking creep. I tried again very briefly to, like, first off, he put me to sleep. Everybody'd be like, we're over at Monty's, because he streamed later at night. Tried to be like, oh, could never vibe with him. Was always like, whatever. He puts me to sleep. Didn't like his energy. Oh, look, I was right. And I'm not even going to mention that person's name in the chat, because fucking A, dude.
I want to do the opposite.
I'm surprised she never spoke up after everything came out about Monty.
Because I know it would kill her to see otherwise. Yes. It's true, no more pain and suffering for her. Yeah, I know, Angie. Unfortunately.
I'm just watching Frenchie.
Again, okay? I know that everybody else or everybody grieves differently. I feel like on every pause I'm going to have to say this, okay? So I'm going to stop saying it, but just know that it's understood throughout this whole stream, okay? Getting so high at a moment like this is, I want to say, normal. It's a coping mechanism, okay? For anybody who does stuff or drinks, whatever. I'm sure.
Keep in mind, and she says this, she claims to have smoked a quarter pound of the marijuana the day her own mother died. Right? What? 2 years later? No, 3 years later. Sorry, I'm not always great with dates. She wants to sit here. No matter what Chantal does, it's wrong. FFG can literally do the same thing. Chantal could throw a turd at the wall. 5 minutes later, FFG will throw a turd at the wall. And then she'll sit there and do a 2-hour stream. Fucking screaming and yelling, sucking on her Baja Blast with her buff forearms and her boy butt, talking about how what Chantal did was wrong. But oh my God, I'm so sick of FFG and everybody fucking else riding in on their fucking moral high horses, acting like they ain't ever done or up to any fuck shit. And wow. Let's go back a little bit. Let's listen to FFG again. Teach us all how to grieve and criticize Chantal for getting high after a death in her family.
It's understood throughout this whole stream, okay? Getting so high at a moment like this is, I want to say, normal. It's a coping mechanism, okay? For anybody who does stuff or drinks, whatever. I'm sure we've all seen somebody grieving go to that, use that to crutch, to deal, to whatever, to cope, okay? But to do that, to cope, and then turn on the live stream is so just a horrible.
But do that to cope, then turn on the live stream. So I guess it's okay because Frenchie didn't stream. I think she only took maybe a couple days off. And hey, if that's what worked for her, I know Gomaman, who I wish was here, because while I am ethnically Jewish, I just found out recently, and I don't know. Like, I know you're supposed to sit Shiva, and I believe it lasts, is it a week? And Goma has pointed out on multiple occasions on stream and us just conversing that FFG did not sit Shiva, and that's like not a good thing, but like FFG says, she was born into being Jewish, so she can do as she pleases and be bad at it, and that's okay. Whereas if you convert to a religion in your older years, you better be perfect. That's what Frenchie says. We all taking notes? We're here to learn.
Choice because she's high and she can't control herself and she's going to get silly high and be completely inappropriate. She should not be live streaming. She's home. She's with Pete. Pete is right there off camera with her, being that supportive best friend, right? she really, really didn't need to stream tonight. I mean, if it was me, I would have stayed with my family. Again, a lot of people can't deal with other people's grief. I'm trying to really give her all the benefits of all the doubts here. I've seen people in grieving and they can't deal with their family, right? They have to go off on their own. They can't deal with the grief of the family because they can't deal with their own grief. I get that. But if you're not willing to spend the night with your family, how dare you come online and spend it with strangers? That's what I'm feeling. She should have just stayed offline. If she couldn't have been with her mother tonight, let's say, she could have stayed home with Beats, grieved, gotten high, done all this off camera.
Yeah, I can feel her.
She's high, which was normal during this time. She's not blubbering, crying. I'd say maybe if Chantal was like hysterically crying and couldn't talk and like, yeah, but like Chantal is chill. Like, am I weird? I don't like see a problem. Okay, I don't see a problem. This is what Chantal did during this time. If she was happy, if she was upset, if she was whatever, she went live. She's calm, cool, and collected. You could tell she's upset. She's sad. Like they knew this was coming, you know. Again, Chantal not in the greatest headspace at this time, but I don't know. Like, what do you guys think? Is it maybe weird she's not crying? No, not necessarily. But like she's chill. I don't. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Thanks, Jim. Hi, Vesa. Okay, Tess. Hi, Beaker. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate that. Okay. Do not numb your feelings and let yourself feel them. It's so important. Liliana, I did have some edibles.
I know.
Is that what you mean by numb them? Yeah, if I didn't numb them, it would be so painful.
Lisa Kennedy, thank you again for the super chat, girl. I really appreciate it.
BJ, edibles, and pizza. So I ordered pizza. Thanks, Oka King. Abby, thank you. Just make a dose. I didn't take like a headache. Ma, welcome to Very Important Beavers. Ready to Hi, Missy Jessie. I'm just doing all right.
Have a Sue, Mom. Thank you so much for the super chat, girl. I really appreciate it.
Right. Oh, I'm sorry, Capone.
Can crying give you a headache?
Yeah.
Thank Becky Bees.
Yeah.
Well, how come? Is it from blood pressure?
I have no idea. But I
Thanks,
mean,
Karen.
on those rare occasions where I've cried a little bit, then yeah, I've gotten
Really? Yeah. Dehydration.
So Frenchie puts a comment up, and this is Frenchie's stream is always blurry. So this person, living, laughing, and crafting, says, I guess I'm biased, but I hate her so much for this. I couldn't even be in the same province when my mom died 8 years ago. I was hospitalized on PEI, Prince Edward Island. She died in Halifax. She has no idea how lucky she is. Oh my God. Like, and this isn't a super chat. This is just a comment Frenchie chose to put up. And that is, wow. Okay. Hey, sweet tea, welcome in. Like, so she's saying she couldn't be with her mom. Yeah, and it sucks. It sucks. And a lot of people went through that during the pandemic. People couldn't be with their loved ones when they were sick and when they passed. And that is terrible. That is horrible. So was Chantal lucky she could be there with her grandma? Yes. But for this woman to hate Chantal, essentially say, I hate Chantal because she got to be there. Yeah, it's definitely your bias. What the fuck is God? Like, I haven't dipped in on Frenchie in a minute. And I'm just like, wow, I get it. Trust me, Chantal is fucking annoying. Chantal, clickbait's not okay in Thailand. Goes live and then is like, everyone's like, are you and Salah okay? Like, did something happen? And she's like, no. Why do you guys always assume the worst? And it's like, girl, you clickbaited your title and then you want to get upset because people are assuming something happened. Like, that's fucking annoying. Do I hate Chantal? No. These people, why? Why do you hate Chantal so fucking much? It is all the crazy people found their fucking tribe. Clip that and send it to Frenchie, man. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, Missy Jessie.
AFD, I kind of agree with you, which is the sad thing, right? The only big difference, obviously, in my opinion, there's real grief behind her eyes this time. There's not just worrying about her boyfriend.
The comment on screen says, not gonna lie, this doesn't seem any different from her usual sedated lives. And again, if Chantal was, you know, how you like silent cry where you just have tears rolling down your face, or was a little sniffly, or if she was hysterically crying, no matter what Chantal would have done in this moment, they would all fucking be upset and filled with hate and criticizing her and demeaning her, and just being assholes about it. No matter what Chantal does, it's wrong. And when you get that way about somebody, where you've always got to see what are they doing, what are they saying, and every fucking thing they do, even when they start doing better and like actually changing or trying to change for the better, all you can still do is shit on them. That's a fucking you problem. That is a you problem.
Heavy like cry that's in your throat all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember insert name.
Her distant D. Higgins. I don't know if that's the D. Higgins. Says her distant lack of feeling is really disturbing. For some people, it might be. But also, she could be holding back. It could have taken a minute for, you know, this to kick in.
Not very often. Yeah. Yeah, I'm falling your throat.
Early morning, people. Hey.
Huh. Hi, baby girl.
Oh, come on, Chantal.
Yeah, with time, you know.
I spilled.
Shenanigans? Okay, like I definitely get a lot of you guys in the chat seem to have this opinion. I disagree. Okay, I think there is grief. I can see it in her eyes. I don't know if you guys agree with me, okay?
Shenanigans 14, who I got my chicken soup recipe from. Shout out Shenanigans. I still love Shenanigans. She says, I don't see any warning signs at all, just attention-seeking behavior. I can understand that because, you know, like how somebody might deal with something or handle something may not be how we would personally, or like how our friends and family dealt with it growing up. So it could be weird and abnormal, but it's fucking Chantal. She is weird and abnormal. Lyra, thank you so much for being a member for 9 months. I'm late. Hi. That's okay. It's all right to be late. I'm lucky I know when anyone's streaming anymore. YouTube notifications suck lately, man. I mean, they always do, but they've been like real bad lately. Thank you for being here.
These are sad eyes like we've never really seen from Chantal before. But the way I'm thinking about it in my mind is like when I was 9, my grandmother died. Okay. I'm equating Chantal's grief very much to me at 9 years old when my grandmother died, because when my grandmother died, I didn't think of anyone else. It was me. My grandmother died. Oh my God, me. I wasn't old enough, mature enough, however you want to look at that, to even think of my mother, who had just lost her mother. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think losing a grandmother is quite the same thing as losing your mother. I didn't have the maturity at 9 years old to be thinking about my mom. It was all about me, and my grandmother being gone. I don't know. This kind of reminds me, the fact that she didn't even spend that night. She puts out that community post yesterday that she'll be spending a week with her family. She couldn't even spend a night. It's me, I, not family, not how are you? How is everyone else around me doing? It's me, my grief, my loss, my grandma. That makes me very sad for her mom.
Okay, valid question. How do we know that Chantal went to her mom and was like, listen, I want to hang out, but right now I just need to be by myself? Or that her mom was like, actually, if you want to come by tomorrow, but I'd kind of like to be alone tonight or whatnot. How do we know that a conversation like that didn't take place? Why are we just assuming it's just Chantal being a selfish asshole? Like, we forget there's a lot we don't see. Oh, there he is. Hey, Goma.
Funny crying doesn't give you a headache.
Totally agree.
I didn't see it, really what they said. I don't remember anyways if I did see it. I need a massage on my shoulders right now. Oh my god. No, I don't actually want one now. Oh, thank you for offering. You're a really good friend.
Oh my god. Hi, Blush.
Gonna make a joke. Is that a hint? Hint?
Sorry. Hi, Blush. Oh my god. How are you? It's so good to see you. So much skinty on the screen, girl. Skinty ankle queen. This is already at 1.25, but should I like speed it up a little bit? Oh, welcome in, Sala and wife. Says, because Chantal didn't even care about Pete when his cat died. She only cared about herself. You are reaching for no reason. Well, then I guess I'm going to get my stretches in for the day. Hey.
But apparently it wasn't.
So it's because you know how I don't like actual massages, they hurt.
I totally agree. Autumn Winters, I'd be with my mom if I was her too, not live streaming. I agree. And the point that I was trying to make there with she reminds me of me losing my grandmother at 9 years old and only caring about myself then is that.
And last time I checked, I'm not saying Chantal isn't a crappy person and she hasn't been a crappy friend. Yeah, that night with Pete, even I'm sure he wanted to be alone. I probably would have stayed, just like, okay, I'm going to leave you alone, but I'll be in the house. That's not how Chantal is. That's not what she did.
Let's say I would be so lucky to be 36 years old and still have a grandmother. God forbid something would happen to her now. It would be all about my mother because I'm 36 years old and I'm mature enough to understand the loss of a parent versus the loss of a grandparent. I don't know, you mature and you understand things better, right? At 36, it wouldn't be about me anymore. It would be about my mom.
I was just saying. You're a good friend. You were going to give me the guy. Thank you. Jess May, sending hugs from Australia. She's with you.
I think she took a ton of edibles. I think that explains the eyes. So I'm trying to, again, give her the benefit of the doubt on this one. It's not happy. It's the edibles.
Brooke, I was going to go to my mom's, but I just wanted to be like alone and like, I actually like really wanted to come on here and like, just like hang with you guys.
Oh,
does that sound weird? I don't know. I was telling Pizza, like, I just really want to like go live and hang out with you guys because I was craving your like, I don't know, comfort and support and kind of delicious, yeah.
I don't know. Is my Wi-Fi dipping? Oh, hold on. Let me check. Oh, it looks good on my end. We'll see if it clears up. If it doesn't, I'll go plug in my you let me know.
I sound like a live stream addict, I know, but there's something addictive about.
Oh. Sala and wife says it's how she said it in the car. She'd rather have gone to Natter. Any normal person would have stayed just in case they were needed for support. Yeah, I don't disagree with you. Me personally, that's what I would have done. If I lived with a friend or had a roommate, I would have been like, okay, I'm gonna, leave you alone. I'm gonna order some food, make a grilled cheese if you want, whatever. I'm gonna leave you alone, but I'm gonna be present physically, mentally, and emotionally for you. If you want, come downstairs. We can watch a movie. We don't even have to talk because sometimes it's nice just to like have somebody there physically with you or even like on the phone, but you don't have to interact. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't disagree with you on that. Hey, Orange Cat.
Not just addictive. I think it is addictive. I don't know. Hi, Misha. Hi, Cosmic Carrie, Trash Can. No, like, yeah, my mom said she was okay. She was okay, and she's not alone. So
My mom said she's okay. She's not alone. Okay, we get it. Her mom's in a relationship. Her mom is not alone. It's not to say she left her mom totally alone. I still think she should have stayed with her mom. That's what I would have done. Okay, that's I think what a lot of people would have done. It's not the fact that your mom is alone. It's the fact that you just lost your grandma and she just lost her mom. Wouldn't you, like the instinct, human instinct, wouldn't you stick by your mom? That first, I don't know. That would be my instinct. There would be.
I live with my mom, and guess what? We've been through a lot of things. She'll go in her room and want to be alone. She'll go, leave, and watch a movie. And I'm like, do you want me to go? And she's like, nope, I just need to be alone. Maybe her mom just wanted to be around her husband for the night. I don't know. Again, we don't know what conversation they had, but no matter what Chantal would have done, it's wrong. And, Frenchie's the only one that can do anything correctly.
Be nothing that could get me away from my mom that night,
I just feel like being at home right now.
Exactly, Dove.
Okay, that's a good comment. A good comment. Sean Connors. Maybe her mom told her just to go. Maybe she did. We know how Chantal loves to be the center of attention. And maybe she was being all me, I about this whole thing. And maybe her mom couldn't fucking take it and just said, why don't you go home? We're okay here.
Maybe.
That makes a lot of sense. I could actually see that happening for sure.
With all my comfort measures, I couldn't wait to get home for my comfort measures.
Well, yeah, see, I couldn't wait to get home for my comfort measures. Like I said, Chantal wanted to get high, blitzed out of her mind, and eat food. We learned from Chantal's last visit to Canada, her mom does not like when she's high and does not want her getting high around her. Like, I'm that person where if you want to get shit-faced drunk, cool. Don't do it around me. I don't want to be around anyone when they're drunk. I don't like it. I don't want to be around anyone when they're high. I don't do that. I'll come pick your ass up and drive you home, but I don't want to hang out with you if you're fucked up. And it's Chantal's mom's house, and she has every right to set that boundary.
You guys, the edibles, the food. Maybe it's not healthy, but right now that's what I'm using. Yeah, my cat. Oh my gosh, my cat.
Exactly, Bluff.
Sister Sloth, I'm so sorry, girl. I didn't see it on my screen. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the super chat. And thank you for the super chat that I missed. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here, girl.
Really, Chan. Thank you, yes. You are in your space, yes. What is it? Yeah, already.
Oh.
Hanadika, I'm so sorry. I didn't see yours either, boo. And I've been reading them as they come on the screen. I didn't see either one. I am so sorry, girl. Thank you so much for the super.
I just forgot the point I was going to make. FFG is a very big hypocrite. She is just a hypocritical person. Again, it is human nature to be a hypocrite. I personally am very self-aware, and I try very much not to be a hypocrite. I'm sure I have said things that are hypocritical. It's human nature. I think FFG is just a hypocritical person, and now it's just to the point where even here, I think she's just veiling it. She's just hiding it more, but she still had that same hate and rage for Chantal, where now she's just all hanging out. And when you get to that point where you're just so hate-filled for somebody, right? You hate the fact knowing they're alive and they breathe, right? You lose the ability to be the slightest bit objective, and to maybe not only look at that person, but look at yourself too in the context of what you're talking about. And again, no matter what Chantal does, it's wrong, and her and the whole Fry gang are going to find faults in it. And that's not to say Chantal doesn't do stupid shit. She's neglecting her health. Her marriage is a weird fucking sham of a shit show. again, I know it's hard for some people to understand that I can criticize Frenchie and call out her shit while also doing the same for CHANTAL. And for those that may be listening and aren't aware, I've defended Frenchie from CHANTAL and CHANTAL from Frenchie. I can do both at the same time because I'm Team Raven. That's the only person whose corner I'm in is my own.
Super chat. I really appreciate it. And if I missed anyone else, I'm so sorry, guys. I've been putting them up as they come on the screen. So if they didn't come on the screen, I missed it. I'm very, very sorry. I apologize.
Hi, Kristen. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, obviously, I know there's going to be haters. It's okay. My fragile little mind can handle it during this emotional time. Hold on, I have to talk to people about something.
Okay, that had weird vibes. Did you guys catch that? The way she just, during this emotional time, and she had almost that little Duper's Delight grin, that like shit-eating grin she was trying to hide? That had weird vibes because edibles don't give you shit-eating grins. That's all, CHANTAL. Ooh, I didn't like that. Like, ooh, that gave me a weird feeling.
Yeah, I agree. That was yucky. That was weird how she said that. Yeah.
Fun Captor, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it.
Oh.
Wow, that's awful. I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
It's called comfort eating. For a reason. Seriously. Well, oh. What happened? Oh, that person joined my memberships. I got some kind of Mediterranean pizza.
Oh my god.
You want some?
I like that I'm still full from.
I think I'm gonna drag Mama Burb out for Mexican food later. I really want chicken mole enchiladas. Oh, so good.
Actually, fun fact, Boston pizza, where this is from, was my grandmother's favorite pizza place.
So you're just honoring her memory.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Heather. I'm so sorry, girl.
No, I'm just saying, that's what, we would go there for lunch sometimes. Don't drop the pizza. Can I try that too? Drop anything. Okay, let's try this dip. This is a...
And I'm sitting here watching Frenchie in the little, her little window over here. People say a lot with their body language. And I'm sure part of it is the way she has her laptop and things are angled. But do you notice Frenchie is literally looking down her nose at CHANTAL? She has this air of like, I'm so much better than you. It's kind of fucking gross. Ooh, Gomez having homemade tikka masala. Dude, the Indian place we usually order from, we haven't ordered in like 9 months because they're usually pretty consistent and like we pretty much get the same things. And we ordered one time and it was like a little off. And then the next time it was like a little off. And then the third time, like the tamarind chutney was so fucking weird. It was like way too dark, like super fucking spicy. The food was there was no in between. It was either completely bland or like overly seasoned and spicy. And but I am craving Indian food as well, but I don't know. And you get like twice as much when you order it and have it delivered as opposed to when you eat in the restaurant. So I don't know. Maybe we'll have to go in.
Dill, honey dill. I actually haven't had anything since that wrap, so.
Yep, exactly.
Actually.
And her same old of justifying all her weird food. And, well, I haven't eaten anything from the wrap since the wrap. And when she ate the wrap, well, I haven't eaten anything since the Nashies. It's still just so, not only all of them, like the same old, oh God, how cares? You're like, your grandmother just, nobody gives a shit. Eat your fucking pizza. This is the one day nobody's going to criticize anything about what you eat. Girl, stop. It says, it's like same old. Oh.
Blush, this is one of those videos. And if she's still in chat, Anna Nikol is the one posting and archiving these old FFG videos. So shout out to Anna Nikol. Her channel link and the link to this specific video are in the description. So please make sure you check out Anna and sub her up. She archives a lot and she's quite a nice person. And I'm very glad I met her.
Oh, Lizzie Van Brooklyn, thank you so much for super chat. I really appreciate it. Wow. Yeah,
Mhm.
she sure does. Thank you so much for being here, girl.
The pre-recorded ones blush. Or if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. Yep, those are on there too. This is where they're coming from, Mama. You're in the right place, baby.
You're right. I think there's like spinach, feta, olives.
Oh, the
pesto.
black olives. Blech.
Oh, Pete's had St. Hubert's for supper.
Do we want to?
I think it's
a little bit?
Pennywise.
Look who.
All right.
Very, very.
There's a delay. Do we want to skip forward like a little bit just because this is going to take us forever to get through? Here, let's skip forward. Oh gosh, she's waving her. I miss her waving her chicken wing. Chicken wing, chicken wing. Hot dogs and bologna, macaroni. All right, let's go to like 35 minutes. So we're skipping from 23 to 35. So if you go and watch this, we're skipping 12 minutes. I don't want to be here all day.
Yeah, poor you being left to eat it all by yourself.
Look at that. Oh, excuse me. And we're kind of delicious. Mainly orchid. Yeah.
I wish FFG's fucking stream wasn't blurry like Russ's truth telling, so I could see if I was in chat and what the fuck I was saying. God.
It comes in waves. Thank you, Bay Nation. I see you just texted me. I'll message you back soon.
Tara B, thank you so much for the super chat, girl. I really appreciate it.
Yes, Vegas doll. Joanne, it's so
Good
good.
morning, Dee Dee.
Pesto drizzle. Tree boil, yeah, no matter what we think.
There's a motherfucking comment. Good morning, FFG. Nothing Chantal says or does surprises me anymore. I'm happy you are here, keeping it real and calling her on her BS. Because everyone grieves differently. I just want to say that. I'm FFG. I fucking know everything. And fuck everyone's valid criticism and calling out my bullshit. Just want to make sure everyone knows. Wait, hold on. That's not my FFG voice. I just want to make sure everybody knows. Everyone grieves differently, but Chantal is doing it wrong. This is what this bitch is saying. Everyone grieves differently, but Chantal is doing it wrong. Oh my fucking God. How did I ever? If I could go back 4 years to 2020 Raven and smack the shit out of my own self, I fucking would.
You're doing, or have done. We're here for you, Chantal. Thanks for Tree Boy. That means a lot.
Dee Dee, thank you so much for the super sticker, girl. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Sandra.
A lot of us were over there. Some of us were moderators for her. I sent her super chats. I'd be like, it's Friday. I was a fry. But again, a lot of us realized and left, were booted out for no fucking reason. Because Frenchie is a paranoid little potato. Because she's, y'all don't even fucking know.
Amelia. Every time I say X. I agree, Monica. That's why I look at all the love. I just feel so much love from you guys. And I hope I give you guys love too. Right, Pete?
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about, Pete?
It's just the same old. Okay, one paw on the pizza slice, one paw on the sauce, talking about, you guys give me love and I give you love. And it's one part junkie addict manipulation. It's one part using this for, I don't know, ass pats or super chats or both. Oh no, this makes me feel so uncomfortable. Oh, so uncomfortable. I've never seen someone like this, but we say that so often on this channel with Chantal, right? Everything she does is just so inappropriate. Every way that she deals with anything is the first time I see anyone dealing with something like that. This is nuts. Why is she online? Why?
Frenchie does the same fucking thing with the manipulation. And if Chantal is always doing the same fucking thing over and over and over, yet none of these bitches miss a fucking stream, Chantal will stream 3 times and they'll go over every fucking stream in one sitting. And I've never seen anybody do the things the way Chantal does. Well, it doesn't mean they're wrong. It doesn't mean they're right. It means that's the way she does it. And while there may be room for valid criticism, it doesn't mean it's wrong. Oh my God.
Just that question keeps running through my head. Why is this online? Why is she still streaming? What the hell is going on? Insane. Sarah Margaret, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I think I agree with you, girl. I think this might be one of the lowest, and we've seen her do some and say some really shit things. This might take the cake. I don't know. Maybe I'm in shock because it's still fresh, but so far, ooh, this is on its own fucking level. Bo Diddley, thank you so much for the super sticker, girl. I really appreciate it.
I do have her in my mind a lot. I feel her around. Hi, I'm activated. Lily Champ, why is looking for human compassion from others always seen in such a negative way as insidious?
There she goes. One comment in the chat that wasn't kissing her ass. And it was Lily Sham said, ask Pat some super chats. Called it out. Called it like we all.
Meanwhile, this one is block happy in her chat. And should we talk about Twitter? How many? Put a 1 in the chat if you are blocked by Frenchie on Twitter. And then we could do a whole separate poll for put a whatever in the chat if you are blocked by Frenchie, and she then talks about you from behind said block. Yep. Got me, myself, Goma, Capone. Blush, you're blocked everywhere, Capone. But I never blocked you, Beach. See? I believed in you. I got you, Capone. Who else? Orange Cat. Orange Cat is one of my favorite Twitter people. You are. She does like great coloring pages too. Yeah. A lot of people are blocked by Frenchie. Do you remember? See, a lot of people don't fuck with Twitter or they forget. Do we remember I was still kind of a fry. So it must have been was it like 2021? It was when Hater Tater like really started going in on her, and I think Pew Pew Tasha too. And Frenchie said, if you follow me, I'm gonna check. Basically said, this isn't verbatim, I am paraphrasing here. Let me clarify that. I am paraphrasing. Frenchie said, if you're following her on Twitter, she was going to check who you were following. And if you were following anyone who talked about her or criticized her, namely Tater and Tasha, she was then going to block you. And she blocked hella people. That is so fucked up. I am so... All these fucking creators out here blocking people because, you were in so-and-so's chat, or you criticized me, or you disagreed with me. I've fucking learned that if you're a member, if you're Spoopy Burb or above, watch members only from yesterday. We were talking about a certain YouTube channel, and come to find out, this person blocks people and then puts them on a spreadsheet. So she was doing the Sam and Yaba fuck off forever list before they started doing it. They were not the motherfucking trendsetter on that one. This other person, are you serious? Are you serious? Who I haven't watched in God a year or two. Yeah, she likes to suck FFG's asshole. Oh, I was gonna stream, but I saw Frenchie streaming, so I'm gonna postpone it, which I kind of get because like everyone's gonna go to Frenchie's stream, but she was, I don't know if she still is, a big Frenchie ass kisser. But I guess people are like, she blocked me for being in another person's chat and then like put their name on a spreadsheet. So Sam and Yaba weren't the first on that one.
Fucking see it. One non-ass looking comment and she's going right off. She zones in on that. But she's just grieving so hard that she didn't miss that one. She couldn't let that one go. No. How dare you? How dare you? Here we go. Chantal. One person had the nerve to say, and it's not an attack. It's not this is gross. This is inappropriate. Ask Pat and super chats. That's all it took. That is all it fucking took. Wow. Lisa, thank you so much for the super sticker.
Frenchie's one to talk about being fucking serious. Yeah, I'm hearing, are you serious? Lost your mind. Like I said, I don't watch her, but you know what? I'm done. We're done over here that these fucking people are getting on live stream, especially if you're fucking earning coin from people, right? And you're acting some type of way and saying some type of shit, but yet no one's allowed to fucking talk about it, point it out. We're done with that on this channel. We're going to start naming names and naming bullshit because it's shit like we all know. Like we all knew Sarah Locklear was a piece of shit, but no one could fucking say it. I'm done with that. Lesson learned.
Good girl, I really appreciate it.
As having some ulterior motive. Why?
Oh,
Why are you so negative?
shit.
Cat teeth.
Shut
Welcome
up.
to Be Important Features. Ready, set, feed.
Hold up.
I think that's very fair, Chantilly Lace. I think that's fair. Yeah, I can get behind that. Yeah. However, she's still 37, so maybe she's never lost someone personally. By 37, you have enough secondhand experience that she should at least be dealing.
Fucking says who? I know people that by the time they were 16, they've had 8 deaths in funerals in their family. I know people that are my age at 46 and have never had to go to a funeral or have lost anyone. Why is FFG's measuring stick for Chantal her own life experience when y'all have not lived the same fucking life? Damn. This is why I'm like, it's so important for people to go out and live life. Talk to people outside of your circle, outside of like your belief system, whether it's religion, politics, just life in general. Talk to and be around other people different than yourself, because that is how you learn and you grow and you experience things. Fuck, it's so fucking annoying. God, Frenchie. Jesus. Like, I know a lot of us, like, hearing somebody lost a person, you draw from your own experience to try and relate to that person, right? I do that a lot with like Mick, or just my friends in general. I will pull from my own experience to try and relate and understand what they're going through or how they're feeling. And I'll be the first one to be like, I've never gone through something like this. But like I'm here, whatever, try to be supportive. Wow. Somebody alert Justin Trudeau that in Canada lives a woman who sits on the internet every day, going in on a morbidly obese woman who is, yes, the biggest tool, unfortunately, of her own self-destruction, but that she knows all and that he needs to step down and put Frenchie in charge because she is the fucking end-all be-all authority on everything. She's going to run her campaign on Baja Blasts and buff forearms, baby.
Kristen, in Chinese culture, you leave a plate of food for those that just pass. If you feel her, leave her some food and water. I'm going to freak out. Maybe that's why I ordered Boston pizza. That's like her favorite pizza. And she loves Mediterranean pizza. Don't you, Grams? That's how I talk to my Grams. Every time I call my grandmother. Hello. Hey, Grams. Oh, hi, dear.
Drama Esquire says, Frenchie, go look at the definition of antisocial personality disorder. It's Chantal to a T. I bet it's Frenchie too. Hold on, let me Google that.
I'm just punching my soap. Can you hold on a minute? I'll pause it. and then like 2 hours later.
Okay, this little story, this little laughter, this I get. She's telling a story about her grandmother and pausing it in the soaps, and you would, like a lot of people do laugh as a way to grieve. This would be, I get it. But this combined with everything else, oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. But I get this, okay? I'm not gonna give her crap for this laughter. Like I get this, you know, you think back and you reminisce and you giggle about a story to do with the person, fine. Not giggling about your OnlyFans and making money off of your vagina.
Okay. It's fumbling with the phone.
Laughter is the best medicine. Okay. Antisocial, I have it pulled up on my phone. Personality disorder. It's characterized by disregard for other people. Those with ASPD may begin to show symptoms in childhood, but the condition can't be diagnosed until adolescence. Those with the disorder tend to lie, break laws, act impulsively, and lack regard for their own safety or the safety of others. Symptoms may lessen with age. I mean, yeah, it does sound like Chantal. It also sounds like Frenchie. People may experience antisocial behavior, deceitfulness, hostility, irresponsibility, manipulativeness, risk-taking behaviors, aggression, impulsivity, irritability or lack of restraint, mood, anger, boredom, or general discontent. Also common, physical substance dependence or substance abuse. Let's be honest, that sounds like hella people on fucking YouTubes. Traffic violation.
Did you go to your appointments this week, dear? And I'm like, shit, fuck. Do I lie and say I went, or do I tell the truth? I always tell the truth.
I gotta go to school in an hour, girl. It was now or never. Sorry.
That's okay.
Didn't she go to school to like be an accountant? And she said she's working some like physical labor job because that's why she got the buff forearms. Do you know how much money accountants make? Like, why isn't she doing that? I'm confused. Like, I don't fucking care. And do we think she still works at all? Like, I don't know. Again, I'm just curious. Doesn't affect me and my bills, and she can do what she wants. At the end of the day, she's the only one that's got to wipe her own ass. I don't give a fuck.
Well, how did you find comfort during your time of loss? If you don't mind sharing. No, Kiki, I haven't.
Havasu Mom, thank you again for the super chat, girl. I really appreciate it.
Havasu Mom, who was a very prolific chatter and super chatter and may still be, I don't know, says, forgive me, but I truly hope she gets a huge wake-up call consequence from her family when she finds out she's been cut out of grandma's will and the less favorite granddaughter. Chantal's sis, her words, get her portion. Jesus fucking Christ. So now I must have zoned out. I don't remember any of this. So Havasu Mom is like, I hope Chantal gets cut out of her grandma's will and that her sister gets it. What the fuck? That is so fucking weird and gross. Like, is it just me or is that kind of weird and gross? Oh, really, Olap? Olap says she once told Chantal she called her job and asked to speak to the boss that would be her because she's in charge of the whole place. Yeah, I'm sure in Frenchie's mind, she's in charge everywhere she goes because, you know, the buff Baja forearms.
My grandma could be too. Yeah, Papa made me too. A lot of pizzas here too. That's why I'm like, I'm not completely alone. I have my cats. No.
Hey, Potato. Hey, Moonlight.
Admittedly, I again really wanted to go. You know, see dog, but I'm not feeling like, I really just feel like I need to be in my home and in my bed. I'm gonna go to pass out soon, and my edibles right here. I wanted to just chill out in my place, you know, with my cats. You know what I mean? So hi. I'm just always gonna be honest. You guys want me to be honest? If you want me to be honest, you have to be able to handle the fact that you might be mad at me at times. Or I just want to talk about,
Have a good night, girl.
I'm not. I don't want to lie. I just don't want to like talk about stuff. I want to start probably next time to do it. Anyway, any good shows you want to watch together, Pete?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna leave a plate What did my grandma like to drink? Oh, a nice fresh bottle of spring water. I always have a bottle of water.
Okay, we're skipping another 10 minutes. We're skipping from about 40 minutes to 50 minutes. This is so dry. This is so dry. I'm so sorry. I feel like I am doing a really shitty job as a streamer. I'm going to try to liven it up.
And what the fuck morals are you talking about?
Oh, wait.
Literally, you call it eating when you dogs. I did nothing.
We're all different, but I'm just saying. What did I smell?
It doesn't look like anything actually spilled.
Oh, okay.
See, this is my bias going to be coming in again. Excuse me, morals. Excuse you? Not excuse me. I'm sorry. I did nothing wrong. Excuse you, morals? You rarely.
The zoom in.
So was it your morals that made you sit there while your fucking coked out boyfriend threatened me? Is that those standards and morals that you live by? Or was that one of those rare occasions? And was it a rare occasion when you doxed my phone number the night before? And was it a rare occasion when you came out making all kinds of racist tirades against Charlie? And was it rare when you made an apology video eating fried chicken? Was that rare? Is this all rare? Is it rare that you're making?
These are all valid points Frenchie's making. And yes, I thought it was, I was infuriated when she was like, Charlie going, I know a criminal when I see one. Like, that was fucked up. And then her apology video had the green screen in the background and they were eating fried chicken and they had a picture of a Popeyes on it. That was fucking disgusting. And I agree with Frenchie on just about all of this.
Making a fool out of yourself and an ass out of yourself the night that your grandmother passed? Is that also rare? Because it seems like it happens too often for you to call it rare. And what the fuck morals are you talking about? Literally never seen a moral ever on her channel ever. Perfect pause, because look at this super chat she got. Go support your family, you despicable person.
Wow.
Love it.
Oh my god. Thank you, Jay. Go support your family, you despicable person. Stop talking crap. Block YouTube, Calvino. Maybe.
Olap asks, didn't FFG make racist comments towards Charlie too? Wasn't it something, she made a comment, something about like welfare was involved, and it was gross. It was, saying something like, oh, Charlie was on welfare. Or, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, FFG is made definitely disgusting, and I would say some racist comments in the past. Sure has. Yeah, welfare queen. Yeah, which fucking disgusting.
You're right. You're right. Oh my God. Hang on. I didn't go through a whole list. I just went off what was on the top of my head. But you're right. Go react to the Holocaust, saying that to a Jewish woman. Was that the morals you're talking about?
Yeah, fucked up.
Attacking Alex's shook and somewhat. I don't even want to. Would you call that blackmail, threatening, whatever the fuck you want to call what you did to him? Was that moral standard that you live by again, girl? I'm sure there's a million more we could say.
Yeah, that was gross when Chantal told DC, I don't know, go react to the Holocaust. And then she played stupid. Like, I didn't know she was Jewish. I just used that as like an example and blah, 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 blah. Chantal could have said any fucking thing. She said that on purpose. And it was fucking gross and unacceptable. And again, that pissed me off too.
We could do a whole live stream just coming up with these. And I'm sure we could fill the time. Maskeen Santos Amano, thank you so much for super chat, girl. I really appreciate it.
What PFP? What did you say, please?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna cover this so I can do it.
Oh, yep. Hold on. Yeah, now I remember. Thank you in chat. Yeah, Drola says. So wait, Hammy said, yeah, she called Charlie a welfare queen. Drola said, then she said she was from Canada, so she didn't know what that meant. Donna Morte says, you doxed a Jewish woman, FFG. Did Chantal not Nazi salute? I don't know. That was kind of borderline for me. It was like Chantal had to know doing something, even if it wasn't a yucky salute, like it was pretty damn fucking close. And at the very least, it was questionable. And in my opinion, she did. because she was trying to impersonate her and be a badass. Fucking gross.
The profile pic is PFP, so forget. So Five Below. Oh my god, there's too many arseholes in this chat. Don't you want to comfort your brother? You don't know our dynamic, okay? Like, we were together, pretty much just the two of us, my sister, too, but mostly just my mom and I together, like, intimately with my grandmother, and we bonded and we spent a lot of time together. And I just want to grieve by myself. I don't see you guys as real people. I don't want to be around real people right now. I don't want to break down in front of my mother. I'm very uncomfortable doing that. I don't know why I told her that. I said, she's like, as if you're my daughter. I said, well, I just...
Miss Raven Nevermore. Shout out, Julian. I do miss you. Because we used to talk and be friends, but once I started talking about Frenchie, that kind of understandably went to the wayside. She says maybe it's just me, but my family is not. Family loss is not dealt with going online. I went offline for weeks when death came for people in my family. Chantal, this is what she does. This is how she makes her money. If she doesn't stream, she doesn't make money. I don't think it's completely out of the box, out of pocket, that Chantal went live after this. Right? She went home, she got high, she ate, she went live. Was not surprised. And I don't know why everyone else is. Again, I wouldn't have done that. But then there's Frenchie. Everyone deals with grief differently. And people like Julian saying this, you don't stream like Chantal does. This is her normal. Yeah, and I'm sure she had the forethought to be like, oh, my grandma just died. Let me go live. I can probably make a few extra bucks. I'm sure that crossed her mind. Again, this is Chantal's job. This is her main and only form of income.
I don't mind breaking down in front of Pete. No, I don't like breaking down. I don't like breaking down in front of anybody.
I got it. I just figured something out here. She's making it too obvious. I can't believe I didn't think of this before. Silly me. Miss Raven Nevermore, thank you again for the super chat, girl. I really appreciate it. I completely agree with you, girl. I would be so far from online for quite a while. That's just how I deal with things. But I guess
didn't fucking happen. Didn't happen. FFG likes to talk. Goma, are you still here? Do you remember? FFG was basically online like within a couple days. And if that worked for her, it worked for her. It's the fact that she's sitting here again criticizing Chantal, like, oh, you should have done this and you should have done that. But anybody that criticized or currently criticizes Frenchie for the way she handled her mom's death, questions her, criticizes her, has an opinion other than, oh my God, you're the greatest thing ever and you did everything correctly and fuck everyone else. Like, hello. I can't. I fucking can't. And listen, my mom is going to be 66 in about 3 weeks, give or take a couple days. She's elderly now, even though to me, like, she's still mom. She's ageless. When that horrible day comes, if she goes first and I lose her, I'll probably do a community post. Take whatever time I need if I do come online, because it's her and I. We have some family friends and stuff. I really don't have anyone else here. I have no family. I don't have an aunt, an uncle, whoever or whatever I can call to be like, hey, I am going to be alone. Everything's going to be on me. So I don't know how I'll handle it. I guess I will cross that bridge when I get there. Hopefully it won't be for like 20 fucking years.
I guess everyone deals with things on their own. Okay, so I wondered at the beginning, how could she not be with her family at this time? Why did she come home? Why didn't she spend the night? I just got it. Chewing on her finger. And now she's biting her lip, but she was just chewing on her finger, making up some bullshit about not wanting to cry in front of her mom. Yeah, bullshit. Something tells me she has used tears with her mother as manipulation for years. Okay. If she uses it on us and we're perfect strangers, I'm pretty sure she's been using it on her mom too. This is why she came.
No shit, Sherlock. Yeah. Chantal has said, she's admitted she's a fucking brat and she would throw a fit until she got her way. And her mom and her grandmother would give in to her and placate her. And I think that's a big part of the reason why Chantal is the way she is. She does it with Sala. I don't want to go swimming. I don't want to go to the pool. Yeah, she still does it to this day. That's how she is. And because I'm totally sure Frenchie, you know, we haven't seen her use any manipulation tactics with anything or anyone online. Frenchie has been and continues to be a beacon of light and truth.
Came home. She came home to get high. And I don't mean the edibles. I mean whatever else. Okay. She came home to get high. That's what she came home to do. That's why she needed to be away from her family. My opinion. Allegedly conspiracy, but it's pretty obvious to see that she's coming down from an upper and the manic chewing of her fingers and rocking back and forth. That's why she came home. My opinion. Mesquine Santos Amano, thank you again for the super chat. I really appreciate it.
I don't even really like break it down from you guys, actually. I really don't. I don't like crying on camera. I hate it. I do hate it. I don't do it very often.
Again, another person. I'm sorry her grandmother passed, but what the hell is she doing here? I guess when she said she needs to be with family, she meant online, not her actual real family. Well, you know, but everyone grieves differently.
Thank you, Accountable Beauty. Yeah. I have a lot of memories. Right now I can just see her face. Like I remember her, like just replaying when she's taking her last breath over and over in my head. It's just unbelievable to me that somebody who I don't know is a person, like a whole person.
She's so high.
History, 79 years. Born in 1942 in the middle of fucking World War. That's in the middle of World War II, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. By the way, you want to help me with my time warps?
Okay.
Well, that would earn your rent, half of the rent. It's true. I don't know, help me creatively with them. Like be an actor.
Frenchie.
Wow. Okay. So in the middle of the live stream about the grandmother, she propositions Pete to help her with the time warp. Did we catch that? And so I'll pay your half of the rent. Oh my God. Oh my God. What else can she do to make an ass out of herself right now? For real.
What? She was paying all the bills. I think it was fair for her to be like, why don't you help me with this? Take out the garbage. Do we remember Box Mountain? Yeah, I think that's fair. Chantal was paying, she was paying for every fucking thing. I think it's fair for Pete to not sit on his ass like a lump all day long. Do you know how much shit I do around here? I make appointments. I take the dogs to appointments. I'll go out. I'll do separate shopping. I'll do shit around the house. I'll fix shit. I'll build shit. I do a lot. I earn my keep. Why is that so fucking surprising to be like, hey, why don't you help me with the video that I'm going to earn money on and pay all your shit with the money I earn? Why is that so fucking surprising? Pete's is a fucking adult.
For real. This is awful. Yeah, good point. Miss Raven Evermore. You're right. It's his friggin' apartment. He's got a job. He doesn't need to bum online to hustle online to pay his rent. Okay.
Oh my God.
Pete's got a job. Leave Pete alone. You're supposed to be grieving tonight. Your lives can.
Pete was fucking and is lazy. Pete is one of those people where he finds something wrong with him or whatever because he is just fucking lazy, and no matter what, somebody he could find a suitcase full of $10 million, never have to worry about money again, get everything he wants, not have to work, but he will still be unhappy. That is just Pete. Pete is Eeyore. He's never going to be happy. He's never going to be content. He has no goals. He has no life ambitions. Pete exists. Period. And that's all, period.
Why does she love to put him in the spot, eh? When she's live, she loves to ask them questions, put them on the spot. First of all, talking about, do you really think this is the time to be talking about your fucking videos? I'm so angry. Oh my God. Disgusting. Just, I don't know what to say. And I know I've said that the whole stream, but what do you even say to this? It's too early in the day for me to even comprehend this. Marjorie Boulanger, thank you so much for the super chat.
Sala and wife says, you keep saying everyone grieves differently, but you are here making a video about how FFG dealt with the death of her mother. Let it go. FFG is the one in the beginning of this video that was like, everyone grieves differently because she's got to appease her chat and not offend her chat, yet sat here for nearly an hour and a half and went in on CHANTAL for how CHANTAL was grieving her grandmother. Oh, she got high. Oh, she did this. Oh, she's not doing this and not doing that. But yet, you know, Frenchie smoked a quarter pound of weed. Didn't sit Shiva as she should have. So I'm just pointing out, like, I don't know, what would you call it? Hypocrisies, I guess you could say. And how even if CHANTAL was crying, no matter what CHANTAL does, it's not right. She's just hating on her to hate on her because she fucking hates her. So, yeah. Yeah, I am sitting here making a video. Especially when Frenchie wants to sit there and call me, a fucking turf. A gun-toting turf. Damn straight. I'm a fucking gun-toting raven. And after FFG wants to sit there and say, Raven purposely waited until my mother died to talk about me, trying to paint me as some heartless, vindictive piece of shit, which I am not. So I would maybe back the fuck up. Think about what you're saying and the points being made. Oh, Chef, I love you. You got pocket change. Even if you just send me your pocket change. Even if it's like you got 35 cents, just send me your pocket change. Thank you so much, Chef. Take my pocket change for this stream. Because of the lack of respect CHANTAL had for her grandmother. Where? Is this maybe a little, like, distasteful because it's CHANTAL and CHANTAL is gonna be CHANTAL? Yeah, perhaps. I don't think it's, like, disrespectful, though. Please explain to us how it's disrespectful. We'll wait. We'll wait.
I really appreciate it. And yeah, completely. Addict behavior, addict manipulation, even in
Well, never mind. You can tell us in 5 minutes.
the grief, even in the crisis, right?
In them, or you know, if you were the
Best
waiter,
mods
or you know, if I need you to stir sauce or something, I don't know. You can no, because you're smart. You probably know. You can pick like historical periods that you know about. Yeah, don't you know a lot about history? We're reading a lot of Will Durant books.
I mean, I wouldn't say I know a lot about. I mean, like, those are mostly like ancient history. That's the thing that I'm most interested in. And somehow I can't really see you.
Oh, ancient history?
Yeah, somehow I can't really see you putting on a toga, and I don't even know what kind of.
You can't see me putting on a toga, really?
Suppose.
Oh my god, my hairline's hideous. Woo.
Same choice, same. Half Greek, half Jew. Both sides, very serious. Like, I've never seen something like this.
Okay, anyway. No, you're not Lily Chan. The Egyptian pyramids. It's called bipolar sweaty. Am I sweaty? Panella Ranchers, I don't know. I haven't blocked them, I don't think.
Emmy Lou, thank you so much for the super chat, girl. I really appreciate it.
Food sweats. What? I have food sweats right now.
See, this person makes a little sense. This is the kindest thing she can do for them. Stay away from her family while she's high. She will only make it harder for them. Yeah, I agree. And who knows? We don't know the conversation that was or was not had. I don't know. Maybe her mom's like, I just want to chill at home with my husband. And Chantal's like, bet I want to go home and get baked out of my mind. And okay, because again, like FFG said, everyone grieves differently. Everyone grieves differently. My chat, my people, give me your money, send me your super chats. But we're going to sit here and criticize Chantal for the way she grieves. And then I'm going to do some of the same shit years later when I experience a loss. Okay.
Oh, what are you talking about? Samantha.
Like, do we get it now?
HSXX. Thank you so much. Well, your night is going off.
Rhubarb Bikini, thank you so much for the super chat, girl. I really appreciate it.
I did not schedule my doctor's.
By the time I was her age, I had lost both parents and all my grandparents. I didn't cope in the best way, but I never put it online. Again, this is what Chantal does. This is how she earns money. And you know, she had the thought of like, ooh, I can make a couple of dollars tonight. My grandmama just died. Let me stream and get some super chats. Of course. Yeah.
Baby tomorrow. I don't even reschedule my doctor's appointment. Can you believe it? Actually, I won't do that. Will I do that tomorrow? I don't know. Hi, B.
Wow, that is super creepy and interesting, but creepy. Sneaker Chic, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it.
Let me see. Are you working tomorrow? When's the next day you work?
Friday.
Is it even?
Friday to Tuesday.
Oh. Liliana, I took 150 milligrams. That is a blood shot from crying and from the edibles. I want to get healthy.
I hate when she would get this high. When she would just like had that airy quality, and you could hear, and I could usually tell when she was, because it would affect that cocaine affects your voice box, and she would get this like weird airy quality like she has to her voice. And when a 20-word sentence becomes one word, like I can't be around this. I had such a difficult time watching Chantal during this period. And yeah, I was on the Chantal hate train at this time. That's why I hung out at Frenchie's. And then I pulled my head out of my ass. And I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing?
PH, thank you again for the super sticker, girl. I really appreciate it.
You want to get healthy too?
I want to be healthy. I don't want to get healthy.
Yeah, true.
No, the Ali show, it was members only chat.
Be healthy without getting healthy. There has to be a way.
Get on it, scientists.
We'll pay. Look at all my fucking YouTube money. Look at all my super chats.
Scientists are like, we came up with a way for you to be healthy. Fucking exercise.
Pete. Oh, I do miss Pete's fucking quips from the background. Like, yeah, they came up with the way for her to lose weight. It's called fucking exercise. Oh, Pete. He had some zingers, some bangers back in the day. Oh my God, I miss those. He sometimes was a great form of comic relief. Oh my God, that was great.
Not to make you emotional, but 900 grams with you to help you achieve your goals. She'll always be with you now. Yeah, and my aunt.
Exactly, Hammy.
I will soon, Enzo. My aunt is coming near end of September and to stay here for a while. So I think to maybe move back here. She's probably spending a lot of time together. So she said she wants to replace grandmother here. As in like going to do things that my grandma and I used to do, like
Gambit Jones says more people in FFG's chat are respecting the situation. Yes. Because everyone in FFG's chat at this time knew exactly what happened between Chantal and her family, the discussions that were had, and but everyone handles grief differently. But that only goes for FFG and the people giving her money, and fuck Chantal. Okay, cool, got it.
Going to Perkins or chapters and stuff like that. I think that would be really comforting in a way. It would make me smile.
God, she's so selfish. She is so selfish. Oh my God. So yesterday she said that her aunt was coming to visit her. Her aunt who was coming because her mother was passing away. No, she's coming to visit her. Now her aunt is coming in. Her aunt is going to replace the grandmother and do all the things that the grandmother says that'll be used to do. That'll be so comforting for her. Ma'am, you're a 37-year-old woman. Why don't you do some stuff for your mother and for your aunt to try and comfort them? Why don't you do some of the things that the grandmother used to do for her daughters and replace that for them? This is not about you. Yes, you lost your grandmother. You're a 37-year-old woman.
I'm sorry. Chantal lost her grandmother. So it's all about them, and Chantal should be doing for the rest of her family, because Chantal didn't also just lose a loved one. Huh? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Hello? And did we all understood that, right? Why aren't you doing for your mom and your aunt this? Why aren't you doing for everybody else, even though Chantal also just lost a family member? And Chantal's not one to take care of other people like that. Maybe her mom, they're, like that type of person where they're going to get through like the loss of a loved one by keeping busy and taking care of everybody else. Chantal's not that person. Maybe her mom is. But Chantal's supposed to be logging off, taking care of the rest of her family, and not grieving, even though she just lost her grandmother. Okay. Oh, no, wait, don't. Mods, leave Sala and wife alone. Oh, shit. Where's your... hold on, let me hit show. Wait, let me read it. Oh, hold on. I don't know if I can find it on the StreamYard side. It's fine. I'll read it out. Sala and wife said, your mods timed me out because you and them can't handle random questions. That's why your channel won't grow. People can't come in here and give their opinions unless they are kissing your ass like your mods. Well, that tells me that's your first time watching me. Because no, actually, this is one of the few chats where everyone is welcome, and it's very rare somebody gets timed out. And I trust my mods to use their best judgment. And there's a difference between, and we agreed on some stuff, girl. We were vibing. I don't know. There's a difference between coming in and giving a difference of opinion or throwing out valid criticism and just being an FFG sycophant shit stirrer, which everyone, if you hold a wrench, just leave Sala and wife, let them comment and show their ass the rest of the stream. Okay? There. No one else will be timing you out. If anyone else times you out or blocks you, it's coming from me directly. Okay? Are we good? We're clear? All right. Let's finish this up because I want chicken mole enchiladas.
Woman, grieve and be the rock for once in your life for your mom and for your aunt who lost their mom. Am I off that to me it's just not the same thing? I don't think it's the same thing. It's not. She's not a child. If she was a child who had lost her grandmother, it would be different in my mind. You're a 37-year-old. You lost your grandmother. Your mom lost her mom. Be there for them. Don't make them be there for you. It's the least you can do right now.
I don't go to jumpers.
Yeah, that would be comforting, I think, actually.
And another thing, you're coming in here knowing you're shit stirring. And I love when people do that. Usually it only happens when I'm talking about Frenchie. Isn't that something? I've had people that I was talking about come into chat as I'm talking about them. And were chill and more respectful. If you or anyone else hearing this out in YouTube land, you want to come in here and shit stir and then cry when one of my mods times you out or people are like, stop being a fucking jerk, please fucking cry about it. There's a fucking difference. Don't put your hand on a hot stove and then cry like a little bitch baby when you get burnt. Go back to your little fry queen and ask her, why does she talk shit on anyone that criticizes her? Why is she so fucking paranoid and scared when anyone leaves her camp or her inner circle? So that she's got to go in on them because, oh, don't listen to anybody else. Just listen to what I have to fucking say. Why don't you go ask your grease queen why she likes to block people and then talk shit about those people from behind a block? If she's such a badass and she's right and we're all just pieces of shit and we all just live in her world, why she got to do it from behind a block? Mm. Solon wife says, and really with the screen name though, I don't care about FFG or Chantal to be honest, but you have to admit FFG is pretty spot on about Chantal. Dude, it's a fucking amazes me. First off, your fucking screen name is Sala and wife, but you don't care about Chantal. Okay, girl. Second off, the selective hearing all of you fucking have coming from Frenchies will never cease to amaze me. I've never said FFG doesn't throw out some valid points and criticisms of Chantal. You must not have been here for the part where I said I defend Frenchie from shit Chantal says about her. And then I'll defend Chantal from shit Frenchie said. Like, I go in on both of them. I acknowledge when I'm like, yeah, I agree. Like, that's a valid point. But I'll also go in on Frenchie because she's become and is fucking hateful. She has admitted. Did you miss the stream where Frenchie admitted she's just like a personal hate stream now? Did you miss that part? It's not about saying something wrong or not. I'm disagreeing with you. Oh my God. Isn't that what I'm doing? What am I doing? Please explain to me what I'm doing. Please explain to me what I'm doing. Oh no, I love this. I love when these people come in here. And I'll give you credit, Solon wife. Because usually y'all just come in here with you're just jealous of Frenchie. That's my favorite. Like, no, nope, I'm good. I'm happy on my shitty little 1,000 subscriber channel. I'm happy with 30 people in chat. Because I don't quantify my worth by numbers. I'm just here to have fun and call out the fuck shit. Oh no, I'm enjoying this. Please tell me what I'm doing. Please tell me how to act correctly and live my life and be a better streamer like Frenchie does. Hypocritical little fucking bitch that she is.
Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just gonna go add some hot coffee to my mug because it's cold. I'll be right back, but I'll let it play.
She always used to like to read Nisi French. I don't know if any of you.
And again, you and whoever can come in here and give your opinion and say whatever. Doesn't mean you're not gonna get a response.
Read that. Nisi French. Oh, don't feel bad, Danny. Danny, or guys, it's okay. We'll be all right. I'm just gonna on your street. Hello.
Don't do that. Don't do that shit, Solon wife. Don't come in here and stir shit. And yeah, I'm going to take it in a negative way. Maybe use an emoji to better convey the tone in which you mean it. Don't do that. I hate when people fucking do that. I hate when people come into a chat and they're like come at you. And then they're like, oh, but no, I didn't mean it that way. And you're taking it wrong. Please.
See what I mean? It comes and goes. Like, remembering the good times. Yeah. What's making me sad is remembering the moments, interactions with her in the hospital, like her frowning. Like you can see in her face, like she couldn't express herself. She couldn't talk. But she would express herself in her face. So she would like frown, like her eyebrows would have so much pain in them. You know what I mean? Anyway. Oh my god. I just need to like escape just one. I can't, like my heart's broken.
Have a great day, Ms. Raven Evermore.
Oh, really much. I can imagine. I'm so sorry to hear that. That was something very.
I mean, honestly, that's what Chantal does with a lot of stuff. It might not be marijuana, but she does it with the food. Food is a coping mechanism. She has admitted, I'm a food addict. And she say recently on one of her streams, she basically said, like, I'm a food addict and she's never going to give it up, especially in Kuwait, where, you know, like they don't even have alcohol there. They're not supposed to have any drugs there. I'm sure you can get a hold of whatever if you know the right people. Unfortunately, but a lot of things are not allowed in that country, and there are severe consequences for using them and having them. And that's what Chantal does. Chantal does not deal with consequences, you know, like, hello, how long has she been ignoring her diabetes? She's not taking blood thinners and she's flying. Like, she plays around with a lot of stuff. And I was not surprised to hear her or see her being like, I just need to escape reality. That's Chantal's whole life. That's her whole fucking existence.
Painful to go through. It's very heartbreaking for family members. Anyway, just wanted to chill out. I even just like chilling out and reading the chat sometimes. So you're gonna be with Pete tonight. Yes, Lambo.
Ocean Breeze, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it.
October 1st, live ASL. Oh, Balloon Bear, welcome to Very Important Teasers. Ready, set, peace.
Oh my god.
No, nobody.
Chantal's
Oh, okay, that's an interesting comment. I didn't, in the moment, honestly, when she said that, I didn't even think of the inheritance. That's not where my mind went. My mind went to, that was like addict talk. A lot of addicts, like, they always have that kind of talk. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Everything's going to be okay. I have a feeling everything's going to be okay. It's that like hopeful addict talk. That's what I got from that. I didn't even see it another way. I guess it could be the inheritance. I didn't even cross my mind, to be honest. Roxy, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it.
Somebody stole the wallet. I think I dropped it. Or left it. I think I dropped it on the ground.
Okay, bye, Salon Wave. See you never. Don't come in here and shit stir and then get all offended because I give you the same energy right back. Bye.
Under a booth at River. Because we had dinner. What? I swear that's what I thought happened.
Belladonna, I actually totally agree with you. I'm not going to be discussing any what ifs about an inheritance. Certainly is not my business. I don't think so. The only months ago, I called that burnout in April. It was the end of April.
And here's a question I've always had. How does Frenchie know so fucking much about like drugs, addict behavior? Like, did she say her one ex was like had issues or whatever? She sure does know a lot about this stuff.
People thought I was nuts when I called out the burn, and then she confessed to the little glass pipe. Ma'am, we know what that burn's about. We know what that burn has been about.
Yeah.
You can't change the story 4 months later when you already told us about what you've been doing in the little glass pipe. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I agree. Chantal very clearly had pipe burns on her lip and was doing some not good stuff, but it's like anything. It's like, hello, we all know probably why she chose to go to Thailand again right now. And we know one of the first things she did was partake of their marijuana. Chantal is an addict. She's a poly addict. Food, substances. And she admitted she has little to no willpower and impulse control. And it's really sad. And therapy could help her work on these things to improve not only her physical health, but her mental and emotional well-being. And I think if she really just like really wanted it and it put in the hard work, and it is hard work. It's hard work to go to therapy, because what that therapist does is hold that mirror up to you and says, you look at yourself and you have to confront yourself and all of your shit and your shortcomings and your faults and your traumas, and it's not fucking easy. But I'd like to believe, I'd like to think if Chantal really wanted it, she could do it. But that's the issue, is admittedly, Chantal's like, I don't care. She'd rather be in the physical state she's in, which is fucking terrible, and enjoy the things she enjoys and, you know, check out of the hotel early, then give up her creature comforts. And that makes me really fucking sad for her. Because could you imagine if she did start to get her health in order and lose weight and could move around easier and just felt better? Like, she could really take off. Like, who knows? Maybe she could build like a bigger channel and like fly and travel vlog and all that stuff. Like, she could have a good goddamn time, but I don't think she's gonna do it. She's admitted she's not gonna do it, but a small part of me is always gonna root for her.
This thing, like, even if I did smoke some kind of like pipe, I would smoke it here, not move. So
Okay. This is extremely detailed, and don't ask why, but that's not true. A lot of people will light it off to the side so that you don't burn your nose and your eyebrows, eyelashes, whatever, because you tend to light those with a torch. It's quite like a long flame. You know those lighters, that lighter that she's had lately, that green and it's like kind of clear? They call those on the street crack lighters because that's how you light the pipe. You need like a big torch flame coming up. So if you light it dead ass straight, this little pipe, you're going to burn your nose and your eyebrows. So they light them off to the side, and then, yeah, you can move it anywhere you want. But seeing the little burn on the side is very much a telltale sign.
I don't get what.
How the fuck does she know this? I didn't know that was a thing until Frenchie just told me. How the fuck does she know this? Ma'am, I know. Donna Marte is like, how does she know this? I have questions. I got questions. How the fuck does she know this? Oh my God. So now we've gone from everyone grieves differently. Chantal's not grieving right. Chantal should be taking care of everyone else in her family because her grandmother just died. But never mind, Chantal's experiencing that loss too. We've learned about how to properly smoke crack, I guess? Question mark? Okay.
Wait, I don't understand.
That you.
Totally agree. Totally agree. Just like she's been doing for the past 4.5 months. This is her completely avoiding.
Yeah, that the comment says she's too high to properly grieve. That's why she's high, because she wants to be numb. Chantal loved her grandmother. You could tell she loved her grandma. She adored her grandmother. For anyone to think Chantal was not hurting at this time.
Dealing with the feelings, right?
It's just like
Really?
yesterday I was saying, like, I was at her place or on the phone saying, Grams, we're so lucky that you're still here. Because
It
also
is
got pulmonary
Jarella.
hypertension, like her illnesses or whatever she has. They gave her like 2 to 4 years to live, and that was like 20-something years ago. So we've had her an extra 20-something years than we were like supposed to, according to the doctors. So that was like a huge effing miracle blessing for us.
Oh God, the nose stuff. Chantal,
Yeah, I mean, she lives super long.
Nothing irritates me more than when Chantal does the nose huffing thing. I don't understand how she does that, where she's not like sniffling in, she's like blowing air out of her nose. It fucking drives me nuts. I hate it so much, and she does it to this day.
Such a blessing.
Same. Listen, okay, we've been repeating and repeating. I get it. Everybody grieves differently. Even this weird, like going from sad to laughing, sad to, I even can get that. I get weirded out that this is being done online. She could have just ordered her pizza, stayed offline, been at home with Pete's tonight, and be doing all this like manic back and forth just with Pete's. What's so wrong about that? The fact that this is online is what makes it so just inappropriate. Like, oh, this is online forever, you know? Her family's going to wake up and see this. This is awful.
I think.
This is what Chantal does. This is what she does.
Rest easy,
All right, we're
Granny.
almost done. I can't. Like,
No, my grandma didn't know. I don't tell her stuff like this.
Mark. Anisha White, thank you so much for the super chat, girl. I really appreciate it.
It looks like a Tide Pod. It looks like a giant Tide Pod, and it's
wow. That was amazing. I'm so glad I watched that. So now I know, according to FFG, how to properly grieve when I lose somebody. Oh, what is it? The soundbite of Sala is the hypocrisy. Yeah, it's okay to distract yourself. Chantal distracts herself through everything, right? There's no more Nashies. She had to console herself. This is the woman that had a fucking breakdown, like a crying, just hysterical breakdown, and streamed for 2 hours because Natter wanted her to go for a walk at noon in the sunlight. Do we remember that? She came live, hair sticking up, room a mess, and she was like, he wants me to go for a walk. Like, it's a fucking Chantal. We've watched enough of this woman to know, like, she's a hot fucking mess, man. And we're surprised because, oh, and everyone does grieve differently. Listen, some people you might shut down and isolate. Other people, you're just going to call person after person after person after person and sit there and just cry into the phone, or everyone does grieve differently. Chantal is a YouTube live streamer. This is what she did. Whether it was going, the thought of having to go for a walk in the middle of the day. Oh, sorry, that's my favorite. Her grandmother passing, which, again, they knew this was coming. Like, none of us were surprised when her grandmother did pass because we all knew it was on the horizon. It wasn't sudden. It wasn't out of the blue. So I think when that happens, like you have the knowledge of like, okay, this person's probably not going to be here in 3 months. Okay. And you can kind of, to the best of your ability, like prepare yourself. And like, I don't know if I would prefer that or like the sudden. And so Chantal and her family, they had time to say their last goodbyes. They had that knowledge of like, I need to spend this time because she might not be here next week. You know what I mean? Ugh. Ooh. That Amber chick says when her grandma died, FFG started saying all this nasty stuff. Is when I started to side eye her. I didn't stop watching her until later, but it made me really start seeing the hypocrisy. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It just I really started, like, trust me, there was a time where I was like full on the FFG, like Chantal hate bandwagon, especially when she was like coming on stream and she was just fucked up and the back and forth with Natter and everything. And then CPAP Rescue, Crackhead Olympics, iconic. What happened? And then I don't know, like in between that time, I was kind of like, something shifted because I was like, I get being frustrated and annoyed with Chantal, but like the hate, the venom really started coming through. And it just kind of, like, whether you realize it cognitively or not, the energy of that is like, you're going to react to it. And then when the BBJ thing happened, I was like, oh, but she's going IRL, like life ruination. I'm going to fuck with Chantal and destroy her. This isn't about reacting anymore. She wants to destroy Chantal. I was like, ooh, nope, we're done here. We're done. And a bunch of other shit had happened that I'm not at liberty to talk about because it's not my story to tell. So just know, like, this is a very supportive community. And there is a line between quote unquote like trauma dumping and coming into a chat and being like, damn, this thing just happened and I'm feeling some type of way. You know, if you ever need support, again, my Twitter is in the description. Anyone ever really, really, really needs to talk, please know you can reach out to me. It'll stay confidential because I don't want anyone to ever like feel like they're alone, and not everybody has someone to talk to, and that's usually why I end up streaming on like Christmas or Thanksgiving, because it's like, hey man, not everyone has or wants to be around family right now. So thanks for hanging out. It was kind of dry, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and be a better streamer. I'm gonna try and be the most awesome streamer ever in the world, like FFG is. Oh my god, you guys. And there's always at least one that comes into chat, and I love it because I'm like, oh, you fucked up. Like I said, everyone's getting the same energy back. So thank you everyone who joined memberships, who celebrated membership milestones. I love seeing all like the little Raven dumpsters in here. Everyone who super chatted, gifted. Thank you so much. I will be back. What's today? Sunday? Maybe like Wednesday-ish. And I'm gonna stream about Russ. And again, I'm gonna be showing some horrifyingly interesting things I have in my possession. And we're gonna take a dive into like abnormal psychology and explore Russ's dark, twisted little mind. It's trigger warning on that one. Yeah, if you want to leave a like and all that fun stuff, you know, it's good. Ah, Diff sneaking in. Hold on, let me go back to my comments. Ooh. Diff has been a member for 11 months. Oh my god. Woke up late morning and we'll catch the replay. Love you. Love you too, girl. I'm glad you slept. That is more important than any shitty stream of mine. All right. I'm going to go get some mole enchiladas. Enjoy the holiday weekend for my American people. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.